black man? Did he call himself a black man?
No.
You know
Did he
that.
call himself African American? What did he call himself? Give me Hebrews 7:14. Because he's a so-called black man. So I'm a so-called black man. That's what they would call me, right? But I'm going to call myself the same thing that the Lord called himself.
What?
Right? Hebrews 7:14.
Hebrews 7, verse 14. For it is evident.
It is what?
It is evident.
When something's evidence provided. Context. What else? It clears up uncertainty. If there's confusion, right? Don't in the court system they provide evidence to make someone innocent or guilty. So the Lord said it is evident, right? It's plain. You can see it. Read it again.
Hebrews 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Go out of Negro land.
Sprang out of Judah.
Sprang out of Judah. So if Jesus Christ was on the earth today, he would call himself a black man. He would say, I am a Judite. He would really say, I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Because that's what he was. He is. He is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. But the terms we go by now aren't in the Bible. Nigger. You'll ever been called a nigger? You have been. Right? Black boy, black man. Those terms aren't in the Bible. Right now, Jesus Christ is an Israelite. You understand? Now, what do the Israelites look like? We just read it. Dark skin. Right? Now, Jesus Christ being an Israelite, what happened to all of the Israelites? All these black people that were reading the Bible. You don't know? Right? They went into slavery. On ships.
Right.
Commandments of God. You see that ship right there behind y'all? You heard of slave ships?
Yeah.
Who put us on slave ships?
The white.
So-called white people.
Straight up.
Why did that happen? Are they smarter than us? Did they
No,
outsmart us?
because we was better than them. They just and
You said what? They got jobs and what?
They didn't think we were equal, so they.
Well, we're not equal. We're better than them.
That's right.
we is better.
Yeah, we are better than
That's
them.
right.
Give me Deuteronomy 7. Right? Your skin is better than ours. Your mind is better. Your spirit better. Your zeal to serve the Most High. You understand? So we are better than these other nations. I'm going to read this verse and I want to go back and make the point. Read that.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse number 6.
Y'all listening?
For thou art an holy people.
This is God talking to the Israelites over 4,000 years ago. Just imagine he's talking to your great grandfathers and grandma. Here's what he told them. Read it.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God called our people holy. Holy means set apart, right? Meaning you have everybody following one way. God didn't make us to follow everybody else. He set apart to follow his way, right? Lord,
The Lord thy God have chosen thee
the Most High chose us
to be a special people unto himself.
to be an ordinary people,
To be a special people unto
right?
above all
We
people.
are the same.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So who's above all people? We are. What did God call us? We're holy. Name that God gave us. The Israelites.
Israelites.
So we're above all people that are on the earth.
Right.
Aren't we the strongest? Aren't we the fastest? You understand? Don't we dress the best?
Yeah.
Best music?
Yeah.
Don't we cook the best?
See
We
that?
do all that, right?
Right.
Why? Because we're the what? What did God call us? Holy. But what is our nationality? The Israelite.
Israelites.
Your nationality is you are.
Israelite.
You all understand that? That's what God said. Now I'm going to show you something else. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and go to verse 47. Right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
So since our ancestors, even to this day, right, didn't serve God for everything. Because the Most High, he provides food for us. He gives us water. Am I lying? Right? He provides clothing for us. He provides all things, right? Now God said, if you don't want to serve me, here's what I'm going to do. Read on.
Therefore shalt serve thine enemies.
So God said he's going to make you serve who? Your enemies. If you don't want to serve him, he's going to make you serve his enemy or your enemies. Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right? Now you're going to serve them when you're hungry. So when y'all want food, what do y'all get food from? Or your parents? Where they get the food from? Who own the grocery stores? Mainly the so-called white man.
Right.
Says that since you're not getting food from help, which he freely could give you at any moment, I'm gonna make you be a slave and I'm gonna make you get food from your enemy when you're hungry. So they own all of the grocery stores, right? They own all of the different food chain distribution centers. They own all of that, right? Read on.
And thirst.
When y'all are thirsty and y'all want something to drink, who owns the water, the Aquafina, the Gatorade, the Pepsi, the Coke, the Sprite? The so-called white man. Read on.
And in nakedness.
When y'all need clothes, who own North Face, Polo, right? Adidas, Nike, Jordans. He own all that. Right? Read on.
And in want of all things.
Whatever y'all want, y'all gotta get it from your enemy. If you want a phone, can you come to my phone store and I make the phones in my factory? No. You gotta wait for Apple. Say we'll delay the release date.
Right.
We'll give it to you at this time. Right? So you gotta get phones, you gotta get a job, you gotta get a car, you gotta get everything from your enemy.
Right.
Read on.
And in want of all things.
Right.
And he shall put an iron upon thy neck.
Read that again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Where is the yoke of iron at on this side?
Right there.
Here, right? These
Upon
are
thy neck.
upon your neck. God said, if you don't serve me, I'm gonna make you be a servant to your enemy, and he's gonna put a yoke of iron upon your neck. This happened to us, right? It's in the Bible. God said, if you don't serve, slave. Why do you think we went to slavery? It's not because of what y'all said, jealous of your skin or these things. No, God set this up.
Right.
The same way you punish and discipline your children when they're negligent and they don't listen, that's the same way God does with us. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So why do we have this on our neck? What happened? What didn't we follow?
God.
The Lord, his laws and his commandments. Right, here's one more. Verse 68.
Verse number 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Another curse or another punishment for breaking the commandments is that you're going to go into Egypt. Y'all heard of the country Egypt?
Yeah.
What do y'all know about Egypt?
They got a lot of gold.
They got a lot of gold.
That's where pyramids and stuff.
Right? Who built those?
They built it by slaves.
Okay, they built it by slaves. Who were the slaves? Us, the
See
Israelites.
that? The Israelites.
Oh, yeah, that.
Right? Give me Judas 5 and 11. How you know that, sister?
Because I be reading the Bible and stuff on my phone.
Okay. All right. All right. Give me. You said what?
That dog is Superman.
Yeah, give me Judas 5 and 11.
Judah 5 verse 11. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against him.
So here's what happened, right? In Egypt. Y'all listening?
Yeah.
Because we know y'all learned is American history. Right? Here's biblical history about y'all. He said, read it from the top.
Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against
Egyptians rose up against the Israelites. Read on.
and dealt subtly with them
And outwitted them. Read.
and brought them low.
And did what?
And brought them
They
low.
were kings.
And brought them low.
We were up top at the time. And then in Egypt, we were brought low. Read.
With laboring in brick. And made them slaves.
And made them what?
And made them slaves.
Were we slaves in Egypt? Yes. That's what God said. For break. So the pyramids and all of the things you see in Egypt, it was built by our ancestors. Now, how did we leave Egypt? You said you'd be reading the Bible. How we leave Egypt? Did we teleport?
No.
Did we take the bus? The red? The banner route?
No.
Right. How we leave Egypt? Y'all know? The Lord used Moses, to free us out of Egypt. And he said, let my people go.
Right.
Right? That they may hold peace to me in the wilderness. Give me Exodus 5 and 1. Y'all gotta know this. Y'all gotta know this. Y'all don't know this, y'all don't know nothing. Right? Exodus chapter 5 and 1.
Exodus 5 verse 1. And after it, Moses and Aaron.
Moses and who?
Moses and Aaron went in and told Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord God of Israel, let my
What the Lord say?
let my people go.
Let them go from where? Slavery, there you go. So they got let go.
Right.
in due season, right? But God said if you break the commandments, what's going to happen? Read it from the top. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. Listen to
Deuteronomy
this.
28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? They were slaves. God said if you break the commandments, you're going back into what again? Slavery again. Read it one more time from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee in Egypt again
Into slavery again.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How were we brought and transported to America? With what? On ships.
Like that, when we all land, like
They
no
put
space.
you all under.
All under, like that one behind you.
That's
Right?
a slave ship.
That's a slave ship. I don't care what they say.
Right.
That's a slave ship. It was designed to be a slave ship. You understand? So God said that we would go to slavery with ships, but it's in the... Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And you will never see your home country. What's your homeland? We don't know. You got to think about it. Right? You shouldn't have to think about what your homeland is. You should know it. Right off the top of the head. Right, go on.
There, ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And once you get on that ship, you're going to be sold into your enemies. Who's our enemies?
The white.
So-called white man. Read on.
Sold unto your enemies.
What the Lord say?
Sold unto your enemies. For bondmen
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
straight up it's in the Bible.
Right.
So now, I asked you earlier, why did we go to slavery? Y'all said this because of our skin, etc., right? What did y'all learn today? Why did we go to slavery? Because we what? We broke the commandments.
That's right.
We broke the commandments. So we're still here to this day for breaking the commandments. Right now, today, what's today supposed to be called? Halloween. Did God tell us to celebrate Halloween? Who told us to celebrate Halloween? Well, not God. Where we learn that from? So-called white man.
That's right.
So-called white man. Right? Give me Proverbs 3 and 31. Do y'all even know what Halloween is actually about?
The devil.
It's about Satan, straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up. It's about Satan.
Proverbs.
I know y'all don't worship Satan. Read it.
Proverbs 3 verse 31.
Right?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
What the Lord say?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says, don't follow your... Right? Don't be envious of him. Envy is jealousy. Y'all gotta go? All right, well, God says, envy thou not the oppressor, nor what?
And choose none of his ways.
No, just one.
And choose none of his ways.
You can't choose any way of your oppressor. All right? Y'all have to, God actually gave y'all days. He gave us days. The Day of Atonement, Memorial of the blowing of the trumpets,
Right.
the Feast of Dedication. Those are days that gave the Israelites. You don't have to follow the days of your oppressor, the days of the so-called one, the days of the devil. You're supposed to follow the days of the Most High.
That's right.
All right, so y'all take this flight. If y'all got more time, y'all look into it. What did God call us according to the Bible? Israelites.
Israelites.
Israelites. All praise to the Most High.
I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
Lord willing. Lord willing. All right, brother. All right. Lord willing, man. Lord willing. Right? Goes to the spirit. Right? Let's go into the spirit. Right? Go back to 1 Samuel 24 and 13. Right? We're reading that earlier. It is proceeded from the wicked. And you give me Psalms 12 and verse number 7. Read it.
1 Samuel 24 verse 13. As saith the proverb of the ancient.
So we had ancient proverbs, huh? Right, go on. Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible? What's in that belly? Can't speak? Got his man speaking for him.
Right.
Crazy. Man. All right, read that.
Wickedness proceedeth from the wicked, but mine hand shall not be upon thee.
Yeah, wickedness is coming from the wickedness, huh? There's nothing but confusion out here. Right? And a lot of these costumes are really on the inward parts.
See that?
It's not just the outward parts. They're really just manifesting. See, they're just manifesting the spiritual side, huh? Right? They really want to be Satan. Right? They really want to be the devil. They really want to be a witch. They was at the plantation, and they had, Esau had the witch outfit on, huh? I mean, she didn't even take it off. You know, you might show up. Okay, here's my outfit. You know, you kind of get into your work, and you know, she's sitting at the desk. She didn't even take it. You was really into it, and it fit so well, man.
Right.
They want to slap you and shit. You know, you really got that hat. You measured your damn head circle, man.
Right, right.
Whatever they call it, man. Yeah. You're so damn head, man.
Damn dome.
So they really get into this, man. And again, a lot of these people who dress up, that's what they are really on the inside. A lot of these women, they'll dress up like a whore. Right?
See that?
I'm gonna be but my skirt is gonna come up here.
Slutty nurse.
Well, if I go to the damn doctor, the nurses don't wear that.
Not at all.
So what does that have to do with anything? Right? Like the brother said, the slutty nurse. Or you want to be the police officer woman.
Right.
But what does that have to do with your outfit being all tight, your breastises is all, and your thighs are all out, huh? You go to the Baltimore City Police Department, they don't look like that, huh? So it's really, is she mac and cheese?
Kraft mac and cheese.
So that's really a demon. Right? Get that demon on camera. Right? Mac and cheese.
Mac and
with no
cheese.
salt. Right? No flavor. Right? Bring it up, King.
Con, I was gonna say a lot of women, not even just a lot of women, they just dress up as something and they just put sexy in front of it so they can just dress provocative. Being
Jesus.
That's how they are all year long. Right. Now they got a reason.
Are you Jesus? Come down here, let me read you a verse. Come, let me read you a verse out the Bible. You're performing as Jesus? Madness!
Right.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
I'm gonna
He
dress
said-
up like
Right. I'm gonna dress up like Jesus, but I ain't gonna have time to give a verse that Jesus said, because I gotta perform on a day that Jesus hates. Utter confusion, man.
God damn.
Keep performing.
It's a lot.
You made a point. Yeah, they put sexy in front of him, huh? You know, sexy nurse, sexy police officer, huh? Firefighter. Because they really just want a day to be a whore, huh?
Right.
People want a day to murder, huh? You got child molesters out here.
Right.
You got people putting razor blades and people. You got people with syringes injecting your damn arm and joint, huh? You know, what types of wickedness? Brother, commit the words of the Lord. See, that's a demon. Right? Let's continue. Go to Psalm.
Start at 7.
Yeah, come.
Psalms chapter 12, verse number 7. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever.
Right, the Lord is going to preserve the elect forever, man. And this generation is wicked, man.
Evil.
It's nothing but adultery, murder, blasphemy. Brother, commit the words of the Lord, brother. Commit the words of life, brother. See that? You don't need all that, brother. You don't need all that, brother. You need the water, the living water.
The living water.
See, I'd be drinking too if I was walking with that so-called white woman, man. You know?
God dang.
He got a pint in the back and a pint in the front. Madness, man.
And taking it straight to the head.
Yeah, straight up,
Mixing
huh?
it. God dang.
So our people are depressed, sad, got demons. And people gonna be drinking too. You know, they call that spirits. Beer, wine, and spirits, man. So when they start drinking with these costumes on, they freak off, man.
Stop getting in the cut.
Them Illuminati members be doing that, man. They go with them masks. Remember the movie Eyes Wide Shut? These show up and you got the passcode. You got to wear your mask. You have to conceal your identity. Because all of this is about hiding in darkness. People who are caught don't have to really be who they are. They don't have to be the demon or the fool or the person that can't hold a conversation or to show that they're unintelligent. So they'll hide behind all of that, man. And you get that spirit from the so-called white man.
Right.
All right, give me Job 24:15 and read on, King. Read that verse one more time from the top.
Psalms 12 and 7. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this wicked.
I feel like it.
Preserve the generation.
That's the spirit.
See that?
From this wicked generation, right? Go on.
From this generation forever.
Right?
The wicked walk on every side.
Clapping on Halloween.
The wicked walk on every side.
October 31st.
The wicked walk on every side.
Wicked walk on every side. Everywhere you turn. You got Jesus. What they Jesus behind us with a nut. You got a horse nut.
The sexy.
Horse
Madness.
nut up there, huh?
Madness.
You know, you got people dressed like mac and cheese. You can eat them. Lust, spirits. You got murder demons. You know? Bring it out, King.
Edomite at my job shaved his beard off and dressed up like a woman.
Wow. Wow. See that? The wicked walk on every side. Read it one more time.
The wicked walk on every side. When the vilest men are exalted.
No, when the sorry.
When the vilest men are exalted.
When the vilest men. Give me the words of the Lord, brother.
Bring it with
All
you.
right, take a fly, brother. Take a fly. Right? We're the Israelites, God's chosen. All right, brother. If you got time, come back and rap with us. All right, all praise to the Most High. So read it one more time. You want to take a flyer? All right, we're going to give you a flyer. All right, you an Israelite, brother. All right? Don't lose it. All right, wipe your nose, brother. All right?
Make your body.
Hey, head home. It's getting late out here. All right, bring that up. Tell Jake, wipe your damn nose and go home, man.
Yeah, right.
Sun about to go down. Right? That's when your mother put the tissue in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep your pocket, man. Go home and put your hat and your gloves inside your sleeve. So you don't lose it. Right? Bring it out.
The wicked walk on every side. When the vilest men are exalted.
And these are the vilest men. Right? And what are you supposed to do? You don't know? Nah. Just being a demon. Just being a demon, huh? Yeah, he's a wizard.
Right.
See, he doesn't even know what he is. Because it's deep embedded inside of him, huh? So this place got to get destroyed.
Has to.
The wicked walk on every side when vilest men are exalted, huh? And this is the days of the most vilest men being exalted.
Right.
Your president is a felon, huh? That's right. He would marry his daughter if he could. He said she has such a banging body. If it wasn't my daughter, I'd probably marry her, huh? He said that, man.
Right.
Right? You got the Rothschilds, you got the Rockefellers, man. All these vilest men, they're blood drinkers, child traffickers, Satanists, idolaters, wizards, and warlocks, man.
Right.
So this society has to go, man. This society has to be destroyed, man.
Right.
Bro, let's continue with the words of the Lord. Go to Job 24 and start at 13.
Job 24, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Halloween, huh? And we may dive into the history of Halloween, huh?
See that?
Right, bring that up.
They are of those that are against the light.
So the people out here are the men and women that rebel against the light. Nowhere in the Bible, see the light, give me Proverbs 6 and 23. Nowhere in the Bible did God say rebel against the light. The Lord said, come into the light, huh?
Right.
That you may be illuminated. Give me that in Baruch chapter 4 and start at 2. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse number 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction. Light.
So God said in Job, there are men that naturally rebel against them. They hate order, they hate instruction. If you told them to put that costume off, man, or dump your trick-or-treat candy into the harbor, they'll lose their mind, man.
Right.
Because they're inclined to rebel against the light, man. Right? If you told them, hey, the Shabbat is coming in, take all that off, come back with fringes on. They'll lose their mind, man.
It's crazy.
Right? So rebelling against the light is not compliant with the laws and the statutes and commandments that God gave us. Give me Baruch chapter 4 and start at 2.
Baruch 4 verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
No, rebel against it.
Walk of the light thereof.
That what?
That thou mayest be illuminated.
So you're supposed to walk into the light. What's going on, brother? What's your nationality? You believe in the Bible? You see that? See, we just read. The Lord said, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Huh? So this is the light right here. You're going to have nothing but freak-offs tonight.
Man.
You're going to have freak-off parties, man. You're going to have Halloween freak-off parties, slutty parties, whorish parties. People are going to be on Molly. This is a night of ecstasy, man. DMT, coke, you know? Look at this. It's a damn shame, man. He dressed up like a fairy.
Appreciate it.
Bring it up.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 25, and verse number 10. How great is he that findeth wisdom, yet there is none above him that feareth the Lord. But the love of the Lord passeth all things for illumination.
For what?
For illumination.
So the love of the Most High passeth all things for illumination. Now, America has illumination. Believe it or not, Halloween is actually the illumination for the elites. Right? You have illumination on the right hand side, and you have illumination on the left hand side.
Right.
That's what one of the titles for the system. So white man is Lucifer, son of the morning. Right? That morning star, that bright light that you see out of darkness. But the love of the Most High, that tells his light, man.
That's right.
His light is really darkness.
Right.
Read that part again, King.
But the love of the Lord passeth all things for illumination. He that holdeth it, whereto shall he be likened?
Yeah, nobody can compare you to nothing, huh? The truth. Right? Whereto shall he be likened? Read on.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him.
Right, that's it on that. Now go back to the verse. Start at 13.
24 verse 13.
It's never in my mind when I want to dress up like the Lord. I never that thought in the world.
Right.
Even when we was in the word, I never said, you know what, man, I want to be the Lord. You know? So Jake is, and that was a brother, right?
Yeah.
And he's bugged out, huh? He's bugged out. He dressed up like the so-called white man. Even if he was not saying that anybody should, but it's wicked, where's his afro at, man?
Right.
And his woolly beard.
Right.
And his austere character, man.
Right.
He dressed up like a feminist so-called white man.
Why the hair's not white?
Right. That's right. I'm man.
Right.
Bring that up.
Job 24 verse 13.
Nobody's gonna be out here to listen to. Right. Bring that up.
They are of those that rebel against the light. They know needs thereof, nor abide in the paths thereof. The murderer, rising with the light, killeth the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. The eye also of the adulterer for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disguiseth his face.
And does what?
And disguiseth his face.
See, everybody they're disguising their face. Now, what that's talking about is really the so-called white man is disguising his and who he really is, man.
Right.
Because he doesn't come up front and say, I'm the Edomite.
Right.
I'm Esau.
Right.
The sons of Cain and the spirit, man. He disguises his face, man. Right? He's your neighbor that's giving you a Snickers bar. He's the guy with his porch light on. Please take one only. Oh, your custom is so cute. And he flatters you, man. Through flattery. He compliments your wickedness, man. They come out, they take pictures. You know? This devil, this demon, a lot of children go missing Halloween. A lot of children, can you pull that up, King? How many children, they're not gonna get a real number.
Right.
How many children go missing on Halloween? You knocking on the damn bushes, man. Snatching you up. So the top said that they disguise their face. But you see that on a carnal level. And you only disguise yourself because you got something to hide. You got something to hide. Right? Every thief has a disguise, man. Certain thieves, they'll grow a mustache out, they'll shave their head, they'll what they call it? They'll peel their damn fingertips off, man. So you can't they'll bite their fingers off. Right? So all great thieves are masters of disguise. And the so-called white man is the ultimate master of disguise. 1 minute he's the Roman, then he's the Greek, then he's the French man, Caucasian, then he's the Scottish, then he's the Eurasian, then he's the Russian, then he's white man, then he's the Anglo-Saxon, then he's the European, then he's Neanderthal, Neolithic, Homo sapien, American. He's every damn body, man.
Right.
He's a master of disguise. Right? You think of that, King?
I found two things. Right, it says, according to the Safe Kids Worldwide, a global nonprofit that works to prevent unintentional injuries to children, children under 18 are 3.5 times more likely to be fatally injured by a car on Halloween than on any other day.
A lot of murder happen on that, man. Because people be drinking and they can't see you dressed up all damn black, man. Running across to get some damn candy inject with syphilis in it, man. You know, you got people that make candy, man. You got weirdos, man. Right. They buy scalpels. You ever see people put like little stuff together on social media? They got the scalpel, they got the damn, remember Toy Story back in the day?
Yeah.
When you brothers remember Toy Story when Woody got all jammed up?
Briefcase.
Yeah, he had a briefcase. He had the magnifying glass, and he had this for his damn shoe. He had gloss for his damn eye. He had a monocle, man. People making candy, manufacturing wickedness just to give it to your damn child, man. Right? Bring it out, King.
And it says increase.
So they hide. See that?
Y'all believe in the Bible?
I'm Muslim.
You what?
Thank you, sir. Muslim.
You celebrating Halloween? Read that.
Right. A 2022 analysis noted a 17% increase in crime-related claims and suggests violent crime could be as much as 50% higher on Halloween night.
Wow. You might as well flip a coin. Am I going to live or die? 50% chance it increase, man. You know? And you got grown people that get into this thing, man.
Right.
Grown-ups, adults. You know? Mothers and daughters dressing up, man. Competitions. Who could be if that's a word, man? So go back to Job 24, read on, King.
Job 24, verse 16. In the dark, they dig through houses, which they had marked for themselves in the daytime. They know not
The Lord say,
They know not the light. For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death.
So they don't know the light, right?
Right.
And the Lord said the morning is to them as the shadow of death. Adulterer wants to get caught in the light, right?
Right.
So this is the demon, the thief, and the liar and the robber who's afraid of being exposed.
Right.
That's what the Lord said, for the morning is to them as the shadow of death, right? You being a husband, you on an overnight trip for work, you come home early, you turn lights on, and it's the damn woman in the bed with damn Ralph, man. You know, and Charles, right? So that's what that song, as we slept the night away. They don't say the night away and the morning away.
Right.
Because you be wicked in the night, and when the morning come, and you back to being the pretender that you are, man.
See that?
So that's how it is. Tomorrow, everybody's gonna go back to being whoever. And on Sunday, they're gonna go to church.
Man.
They're gonna go to church on Sunday. They dress like the devil on Friday night.
Right.
And people was dressing up before the 31st.
Yeah, they started.
Right.
Yeah, they started on the 1st. People gonna dress up tomorrow, man. Because they ain't get to show their outfit off. They bought the outfit, something happened to it, they had to get it washed, they had to fix it. And they lust. It's gonna drive them to show up tomorrow. You got something else, King? Bring it up.
Come on. Let's see, mark the houses. It says, the rise in crime is linked to opportunities.
Come here, the Bible. Come here, the Bible.
Come here, the Bible.
The Bible, the words of God. See that? Dark. Bring that out, right?
Right? It said, marking houses. The rise in crime is linked to opportunities like open houses.
Like what?
Like open houses.
Some people actually, you go to these Edomite neighborhoods, their doors open, and you can walk into their vestibule.
Yeah.
Right? And you see them sitting on the couch, and Ed and Nancy says, take as many as you want, right? Right? Just make sure you you leave enough for the rest of the children. So you got open houses, man. People green.
Right.
Your lights all on. They know where you at. Read on, King.
Distracted homeowners.
What the Lord say?
Distracted homeowners.
Yes, of the Lord. Distracted homeowners. Go on.
And a general, quote unquote, leave of absence, failing for property crime.
Property crime, man. Right? People marking your house, man.
Right.
They go back to Job, the 24th chapter.
Right.
They're marking your house in the daytime. On a level, the so-called white man does that, man.
Right.
He plots after lands. He plots after communities, man. He plots after your spiritual house, right? And how he can invade your temple with sin and wickedness, man. You know, right after September, you go in these stores, it's nothing but Halloween stuff. It's September 1st. They got some stuff up already.
They got the lights up.
They got trees for sale, man. Right? So this dude, he plots and plans on how to mark your house and invade you during these days of wickedness, man.
That.
Right? Give me Deuteronomy chapter, you got something else? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 18 and give me verse number 10. Give me the classic. And John 3 and 19.
Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse number 10. There shall not be found among you anyone with his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
Right, meaning you can't burn your child to Molech, Adremelech, or some other deity that's not the Most High, man. You can't burn your child, period.
All right.
How wicked is that, man? You went through 9 months of labor to take your child out of your mother's arms and offer up for a sacrifice, man. Sinister. Y'all commit the words of the Lord. Give me the words of the Lord, brother. Pull your pants up, brother.
Brother, pull your pants up. Hey, God damn.
Sad.
I gotta be told twice.
Read that.
There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
And you know that's going on tonight. Not amongst Jake, but these elites,
Right.
They making children pass through. This is a very satanic day, man. This is high level Satan. Don't be surprised if Satan hop on you, man. Trying to hop on your children, hop on your women. Drivers might cut you off the side of the road, man. And all you see is a damn mask on the side, man. You don't see nothing but spirits out here. Right? People out here looking for little children by themselves, man. Can you catch them slipping? What you out here doing? What are you up to?
Walking.
What you looking for?
My friend's house.
Yeah, your friend's house. I thought you was just walking. There ain't no houses around here, man. Just walk children. He got orange and black on. He looks inviting, man. So read on, King.
Or that useth divination.
Or that what?
Or that useth divination.
Yeah, divination is witchcraft. Palm reading, like the woman down there. Astrology, tarot cards,
Right.
magic 8 balls, crystal balls, putting powder. Some people put damn powder on the floor, man, and salt on the pentagrams and satanic signs. Sage, even the so-called president, he's giving out trick-or-treat candy, man, putting it on top of people's heads, man, kicking them as they walk down the street. Right, read on, King.
Or an observer of times, or an enchanter.
Right, observer of times is somebody that deals with astrology,
Right.
and the stars. Right there, it's a constellations on the left-hand side. Right, go on.
Or an observer of times, or an enchanter.
An enchanter, somebody that deals with incantations. They do chants and they try to conjure. They call them conjurers.
Right.
They're conjurers. Right? They conjure up demons. That's an enchanter.
Right.
They have certain spells. They use the Ouija board.
Right.
They have keywords like abracadabra and when you watch some Harry Potter movies, man.
Right.
Right? All of them they say in Latin and ancient Greco-Roman words.
Right.
Those are enchantments.
Right.
Because certain words, there's a spirit behind words.
Right.
There's a spirit behind the words that we read.
That's right.
The words of Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shah. It's a quick. Give me that in John 6:63. The words on the left-hand side are murderous spirits, man.
Right, demonic.
Right, demonic spirits. Just a quick precept, John 6:63.
John 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit.
They are what?
They are spirit.
So the words that we're reading, they are spirit. Right? But words that warlocks and enchanters read, they are a spirit too. Right? They are spirit and what?
And they are life.
And they are what?
And they are life.
And they are life.
Preach on, brother.
Right? How do you know that we're your brother?
Well, I was just saying, bro, I felt that.
Felt what?
I felt like y'all's power, bro. Praise.
You felt what?
Praise.
What do you mean by that?
I felt like a praise, man. You accept it.
No. We didn't accept it.
Okay.
We don't accept it.
Okay. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, keep it moving. Right? Felt like we accepted him.
Felt wrong.
Many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and the evil suspicion hath overthrown their judgment.
That's right.
Right? A man's mind would have tell him more than 7 watchmen.
That's right.
Sit above in a high tower. Right? All them spirits on them, huh? The words of the Lord, sister. So they want to be Naruto.
Right.
Right? And ninjas, man. Right? Read that again, John 6:63.
John 6 and verse 63.
Bring it out.
It is the spirit.
I want to see a Japanese person dress up like a so-called black woman tonight.
Right.
Let me see that. Let me see her dress up with an afro, man. With an EBT card.
Let's speak to the sun.
Right? And cocoa butter, man.
See that?
And a Brazilian bone. Right? That's what I want to see, man.
Right.
Y'all celebrate Halloween? Is that of God? Did God say do that? See that?
Wow.
Read that.
It is the spirit that quickeneth, profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and life.
So the word is life, but there are words that can bring about death. You even read about that in Sirach, the 23rd chapter. There is a word that is clothed about with death. pray that it don't be found in the house of Jacob, paraphrasing great. So go back to Deuteronomy 18. And while we going to this, these all these spirits that be out here, man. All these spirits. Right, read on, King.
Deuteronomy 18 and 10, picking up. Or an enchanter.
Or what?
Or an enchanter.
Watch out for enchanters. They write words down, say this. Can you pronounce that for me? And next thing you know, you saying the damn spell, man. Right, go on.
Or a witch.
Yeah, I remember they had supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Right.
That's enchantments.
Right.
But we didn't know that, man.
Right.
They were doing abracadabra, alakazam. That's actually sorcery.
Right.
And which?
Bippity boppity boop.
Yeah. Oh, that too?
That was Cinderella, I think.
Okay, yep. So they normalize this stuff, man. Right? Go ahead.
I had a point. It was a movie I was watching. I can't remember what it was, but it was a whole lot of presidents. I think it was a state with John Cena and Idris Elba. And in the movie, he had all these people that were the heads of these different countries, and he had them say these different words together back to back. And it was so it could track their voice and their how they say stuff. And they was going to use AI to have them say things that they didn't actually say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it caused the whole world to go at war with each other.
Wow. So they doing that now with them deep fakes
Right.
and all that algorithms, man.
Right.
Right? That stuff looks real, man. I saw some of the so-called Neil deGrasse Tyson, man. He came out and said some things, and then the camera goes back and it shows him holding a me that was a deep fake, but it looked just like him.
I see that.
They got AI influencers. Like now they make social media profiles, and the people be like, it's just AI, but you don't know that until they say something.
Yeah, Timberland just sounds AI artist, right? He's AI artist. So let's continue with the words of the Lord.
Or an enchanter. Or a witch.
Or a what?
Or a witch.
And you know what a witch is? A witch is a woman that deals with sorcery, right? And there's no such thing as black magic. All magic, right? Potions, spells, concoctions, all of that is magic, man.
Right.
Making stuff disappear. And that energy is inside.
Right.
Right? That stuff is real. People can actually do that, man. For real. You got people that be lighting themselves on fire and they be walking and not getting burnt. You know? Go on, King.
Verse 11. Or a charmer.
Right? A charmer is somebody that deals with like amulets and stuff, like charms for a reason. I think it's mad. Right? Y'all hear the words of the Lord. Right? Y'all gotta come back to the Lord. Most I didn't say celebrate Halloween. Right? And dress up like damn Scream, huh? Dressing up like Scream. Alright, so read that again, King.
Or a charmer.
Yeah, charmer. They got people that wear you see them people, they wear them rocks and they got wires around them.
Yeah.
Or people that wear lucky amulets and chains that conjure up spirits. They open it up and they take out something, they read it. Those are charmers. Materialistic objects to get you to go the hell off and curse things. That woman down there, she's a charmer. Because she makes charms and bracelets and things that directly involve the spiritual demon Satan. And all of that is off, man. You gotta watch out for charmers too. Right, King? You got people that wear them necklace with the hand with the eye in it. That's a charm.
And they say that to go back to Judaism and Islam.
Yeah, right? The so-called Jew. Right, go on, King.
Or a consulter with familiar spirits.
Or what?
Or a consulter with a familiar spirit.
Right, meaning you get counsel from demons. And you know where these things are. Where they're located, what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are. You can put a demon brother. Right? Go handle that man over there, man. Right now, that man, he getting fired from his job. He losing all his money. He's straight. He got sicknesses. You got people that consult with actual demons. You know? That's some people whose eyes roll in the back of their head, man. And they in the trance. They're actually dealing with demons. They rush through a plane and they're dealing with that's that astral. It's like your astral projection. Right? Astral projection, meaning you're leaving your body and you're entering into some other void spirit, huh? Right? You can't be one of the elect with your astral projector. Right, go on.
With a familiar spirit or a wizard.
Or a what?
Or a wizard.
A wizard is the male version of a witch. Like that Edomite that walks with the hat on. Right, go on.
Or a necromancer.
That is some nasty stuff right here, man. A necromancer is somebody that deals with dead bodies. They want to conjure up the dead. I remember I worked with this one Hamite. Spirit.
Hey, man.
Spirit. Right? I worked with this one Hamite. He one of his men that he labored with in the military, he was a necromancer. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said after they would kill people in the military, his man still go on and he'll pop them while they're dead. And he said the ultimate way of disgracing them, huh? And it sticks with him from generation to generation. So that's necromancy, huh? Dealing with evil spirits, dealing with the dead, going to graveyards. But you gotta take that talk to them. You go to the funeral, you're talking to the dead, man. You visit the grave site, you're giving her roses. She can't deal with those roses, man. The gravekeeper come and just sweep them up in the damn trash, man. Her birthday cake, you're playing dominoes with her. You know, the most not dealing with that, man. Nobody's at that graveyard, man. You go every other Thursday. Commit a word to the Lord, brother. Hey, brother, come to the Lord, brother. You said what? How you doing, brother? You good? You got a minute for the words in life, brother? Come take a flyer. At least take a flyer, brother. He on what?
He said something awkward.
Jake's sensitive. They sensitive anyway.
He didn't answer first.
Right. So continue with
Verse number 12. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
So if you sell weed, it's an abomination.
That's right.
It's a pure abomination. Right, go on.
And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee.
Right, just drive them out. Give me Psalms chapter 15 and give me verse number 1. Right? And we are for the elect. But we know this is a satanic night, man.
Right.
There's going to be a lot more evil on the earth than good right now. A lot of Satanism. You got people doing sorcery right now.
Yeah.
Witchcraft. Getting drunk. Like I said, getting high. Treat. You got people that will damn spoil your house because you don't give them damn candy, man. Egg your house, man. Throw a brick through your toilet paper. Esau, he'll light a bag of manure on fire, man, and put it on your front porch. You step it out and step all in it. Looking at your little children through the window. So go on, King.
Psalms chapter 15 and verse number 1. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill?
Yeah, who's the elect? That's what the Most High is asking. Who's going to be in the kingdom? Y'all believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Let me read y'all one verse. Give me Jeremiah chapter 10 and 1. Right? All y'all believe in the Bible? That's good. That's good. Very good. Right? Give me Jeremiah 10 and 1.
This is the book of chapter 10 and verse number 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Listen to this.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Lord say,
Not the way of the heathen.
God says, do not learn the ways of the heathen. Who are the heathen? Not the devil. So you got God's people, which are the Israelites. And then you have people that are not Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The people out on this sign, those are heathen. Right? Like the Chinese man, the so-called white man, the so-called Arab man. People that's not us. Those are heathen. That's what God says. God says, don't learn their ways. Now, y'all are celebrating what tonight? Halloween. Now, did God ever say celebrate Halloween? No, he didn't, right? That's one of the ways of the heathen. Right. Why do y'all celebrate Halloween? Whose tradition? Okay, all right, and let's take it back. You're right. And where they get it from?
I don't know.
They got it from the so-called white man. Heathen. Right? They got it from the so-called white man. All holidays that we celebrate, we get from the so-called white man. Because God didn't give it to us. They created Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, 4th of July, right? They make all that. I'm not making that up. But that's not what we're supposed to follow. God gave you your own laws and your own commandments. He didn't say follow their ways. Y'all believe that? What day? Well, here's a better question. What days did he give us? No, he didn't give us Christmas. That's it, made. You ain't know that? Listen, Christmas being made up is actually in the Bible. Right? This.
It says, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right?
For
Meaning, don't be dismayed at the stars. A lot of people, they look at the stars and their astrology, and they make it something to be something that is not. Like I'm a Pisces, I'm an Aquarius, I'm a Sagittarius. You get that from the constellations. Right? Read on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Listen to this.
For the customs of the people are vague.
For the what?
For the customs of the people are vague.
God said the things that the people do are vain. They serve no point. He's about to tell you one of the customs that we follow this day that God says don't do it. But I want y'all to listen and you tell me what day he's talking about. Read on.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
What holiday starts with cutting the tree out of the forest? Christmas. Right, read on.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Don't you get axe and cut the tree down? Read on.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Don't they deck it with silver and gold? Don't they put decorations and light and ornaments on it? Right, read on.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
Don't they put it in that base so it don't move? It's in the Bible. Read on.
They are upright as the palm tree.
Aren't the trees? They're up like a palm tree. Go on.
But speak not. They must need be born.
Don't you carry that tree, right? Go on.
Because they cannot go.
So Christmas is in the Bible. Right. Now this wasn't written yesterday. Jeremiah lived 2,500 years ago or so, right? And he told the Israelites, don't follow the ways of the heathen. They celebrate Christmas, they cut trees down, and they put ornaments on it, and they worship that tree. Gifts to it. You know, bringing gifts to it is you bringing a sacrifice to Nimrod, who allegedly is the sun god Christmas comes from. They say Nimrod was a Babylonian emperor. His spirit went up to the sun, and it came down in the evergreen tree that lives forever. So people back then, y'all can look this up, in the Babylonian Empire, in order to worship Nimrod, they would bring him gifts. That's what people under the tree.
Right.
Because you're bringing sacrifices to Nimrod, and Nimrod worship Satan. So we celebrate customs that we don't even know where they come from. We just do it because they told you to do it. Because they made commercials, and you use the word tradition. Halloween is the same thing. Halloween is as satanic as Christmas. Don't you know Halloween is literally the worship of Satan? Y'all worship Satan. You worship Satan. You worship Satan or you worship God? If you worship the Most High, you got to do what God told you to do. Right? Y'all understand that? So God gave y'all days. He gave us days. He gave you the Passover.
That's right.
The blowing of the trumpets. He gave us the destruction of Nicanor, Purim. He gave us different days that we're supposed to celebrate. We're not supposed to follow the ways of these other nations and what they do. Why? Read Leviticus 20:26. You said what? Heathens. What else? What is your nationality? What is your race? African American. What about you, sister? What about you? Your father's African American? Now, God never put nobody in African American. All right? God called our people the Israelites. That's your biblical identity in the Bible. That y'all are the Israelites. John chapter 1. Right? So y'all are God's chosen people. And God gave us our own laws and commandments that separates us from everybody else. Read that. 147.
John 1 verse 47.
Get out.
Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and saith of him, Behold, an Israelite indeed.
No, a nigger indeed.
An Israelite
What did
indeed.
God call us?
An Israelite indeed.
God called us Israelites. When we got off of slave ships, they took them away from you. What did they call us when they took us off the ships? Nigger. Negro, right? But before that,
Right.
God called us the Israelites. Y'all understand that? And we had our own language, which is the Hebrew.
Right.
We have our own God. See, our people worship. Who's this? Is that what he looks like? What does he look like in the Bible?
Like a beast. Because that's
Like a Middle Eastern man?
Because that's the reason.
Like an Arab?
Yes. Like, no, not
Y'all believe that? He's like an Arab looking guy?
like, skin is darker. And it's like, just from the area that it's.
What area did he live in?
Did he live in the desert?
You said what?
Did he live in the desert?
He lived in the desert? He lived in Israel, right? You know, that region. Now check this out before y'all leave. We're going to read this for you. Revelation 1 and 14.
This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse number 14.
This is a physical description of Jesus Christ. Y'all listen with your ears and look at this with your eyes if they match up.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Is this woolly hair? No, it ain't woolly. My hair is woolly. Y'all natural hair, his hair is woolly.
Right.
This is not woolly hair. This is stringy hair. So God says his head and his hair were what?
Were white like wool, as white as snow.
And it's not white like snow. Let's strike one, it ain't woolly. Strike two, it ain't white. Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame.
Does he have a flame of fire eyes? No. He got baby blue eyes. Let's strike three. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Read that again. That's important.
And his feet to fine
If
brass.
y'all took your shoes off, your feet would be the same color as the rest of the body. So his skin color is like fine brass. Brass is brown. But y'all are different shades of brown, right? What shade is Jesus Christ? His feet like it's a fine brass.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you take brown
Right?
and burn it in a furnace or an oven, does it get darker? It gets darker. So Jesus Christ is actually a dark-skinned or a so-called black man.
Right.
He's an Israelite. This image is an image that the so-called white man gave you, so you can believe that he is God. And that then you're also going to think that everybody else in the Bible is a white man. You're going to think Peter, David, Moses. You're going to think they're all Europeans because they made everybody in the Bible a so-called white man. But if y'all were to read, which is your book, you would know that everybody of significance looks like us because we are the people of the Bible, straight up and down. Right? We're Solomon, we're Job. Have you heard of the story of David and Goliath? No. Somewhat. You heard of Job, Solomon? Any of those names sound familiar? Moses? Moses sound familiar? What color was Moses? Mixed. Right? Give me Exodus chapter 4 and 6.
Exodus chapter 4 and number 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom.
We're going to prove that and show you that Moses is a so-called black man. Listen to this. Read it from the top.
And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom.
So he told Moses, take your hand and put it in your coat, your bosom.
And he put his hand into his bosom.
And he put his hand in his bosom.
And when he took it out,
Then he took it out.
behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
As what?
As snow.
So his hand was originally, he put it in his bosom, he took it out and it turned what color? White. Read on. So that means he wasn't always a white man. You'll understand that? Because it turned white.
Right.
Originally, it was like my skin.
Right.
Read on.
And he said, put thine hand into thy bosom again.
And he put his hand in his bosom again
And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom.
and took it out.
And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
So it looked like his skin prior to him putting it in his bosom. So Moses is a so-called brown-skinned man, a so-called black man. So we want y'all to understand that y'all have no business and y'all are better than following the ways of the nations that put us in captivity and slavery, right? The Lord said, envy thou not your oppressor and choose none of his ways. You don't follow the ways of the people that murder you and kill you and lynch you and kidnap you and drug you and lock you up unjustly. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
for me to be held captive by my oppressor and then start following everything he does. Wait, y'all understand that? You have to follow the ways that the Most High set up.
Right.
Again, we have laws that God gave us, and God called us the Israelites.
Israelites.
He called us niggas, whores, thoughts, bad beat men, African American. We say black. Black is the color of y'all pants. How black?
See that?
Who up here is the color of y'all outfits? Nobody. So we just aimlessly identify with colors and things that have nothing to do with God. Y'all understand that? So y'all got time for 3 more verses? We'll read y'all 2 more. Right? We'll read y'all 2 more verses. Right?
So I want to let you guys know that Jesus Christ loves you. No, these guys are full of hatred. It's hatred. Jesus loves
we showed y'all any
Turn
hatred
away
tonight?
from sin. We don't know the day or the hour.
Have I
when
showed
he's
y'all any
coming.
hatred?
Be prepared.
Have I showed you any
Jesus loves
hatred?
you. Do not listen to them. They are not.
Yeah, he's just up
Jesus
here
loves you.
being
He loves
the
these
spirit.
people as well. Turn away from sin. Repent. For the kingdom of
All right,
heaven
I'll go
is at hand.
spread. Keep
Live a
spreading the
blessed
gospel.
day. Be safe.
Okay, keep spreading the gospel.
I am.
All right, keep spreading the gospel. All right, so we're going to continue with the words of the Lord.
Right.
Right? He just lied on us
Yeah, he did.
and said that we're out here spilling hatred.
Very false.
This is love. We hated y'all. We wouldn't talk to y'all. We'll let y'all just walk without knowledge and walk without any understanding
Right.
and just be old black men and black women. The love we have for y'all compels us to tell y'all the truth. Y'all understand that? So we're going to more. Now, this is something that we went through. What did we go through that no other race went through? Slavery. Did they? Right? I'm going to show you something. On ships. Not on ships. Our slavery on ships, like that slave ship right there behind you, God said that he would do that to us if we broke the commandments. Y'all believe that? It's right here. We're going to read that before y'all leave.
This is Deuteronomy 8 and verse number 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said he's going to take the Israelites and put them into Egypt again. Now in Egypt, they were slaves. They were building pyramids. They were building relics, monuments for Pharaoh. You know about that? You know about that? So read on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
We're
again
going to go into another Egypt, another slavery again.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
And we're the only people to go into a slavery with ships.
Right.
Chinese man go to slavery on a ship. Nobody. Arab man didn't go to slavery on a ship. Only we did. Right, read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And we haven't seen our homeland again. Y'all know y'all home country. You can't name the country that you're from. Am I lying? But guess what? If y'all was 3 Japanese men and women up here, y'all would be able to say it, right? Y'all can say it. How come we don't know who we are? Y'all should be mad about that. You don't know what city you from,
Right.
what the environment is like, because you're fulfilling the prophecy in the Bible.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
That's all we know is Baltimore, America. That's all. Thou shalt see it no more again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And you're going to be sold. Once you get up there, you're going to be sold into your enemies. Who's our enemies? Who are we sold to? So-called white men. You said what? The heathens.
That's right.
You're right. You're right. The heathens. All the other nations. Because believe it or not, y'all might just think it was the so-called white men that had us in slavery. But the Arabs had us in slavery.
That's right.
See, this slave trade was called the transatlantic slave trade. There was another slave trade called the sub-Saharan slave trade.
Right.
You had the Indian Ocean slave trade.
Right.
Right? You had the Silk Road slave trade.
Right.
All these slave trades scattered us from our homeland, and now we're all over the earth. Where are we reading it from? We're reading it from the Bible. God said that would happen to us for breaking the commandments. That's why we're destroyed. That's why we get shot by the police. We're murdered. We're disenfranchised. We're raped. We're robbed. We're spoiled because we don't follow the commandments of God. We said today we're going to celebrate the world and what they have to offer. I come back to the Most High. All right, let me finish that. Then we're going to give y'all the flyer. Y'all can,
And there
meditate on these things.
thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies
We're so enemies.
for bondmen.
Put you in human zoos. They burned us. They fed our babies alligators. Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
And what?
And no man shall buy you.
And no man redeemed us. So who went through? Who went through what we just read? What race people? You said what? The Israelites.
Right.
So that would make us what? No. The Israelites.
Right.
So you just said.
Right, that's what God called us. Remember, there's a name that they gave you, the government, that they wanted to call you when they brought you over here. And before that, and after that, there's a name that God has, or has for you. Our people, the Israelites.
Israelite.
The word Israelite, it goes back to the Hebrew. The Hebrew is your original language. Every nation has a language. The Chinese man, the Arab man, right? Why is our language unknown? And we only speak the language of the so-called white man. Because they beat it out with slavery. They forcibly took your language away. But your language, turn that around, King. Your language is originally the Hebrew.
Right.
Y'all can read that? Y'all know they? You see that? Back then, y'all used to know. Back in the day, y'all used to be able to read this. This says Yahweh. That's the name of the Most High. The Yah, Aha, Awa, and Aha. This says Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah is the true name of Jesus Christ. His name is not Jesus Christ. The letter J was just created. 1500s.
Right.
How could they name him Jesus when they didn't know about the J? Y'all understand that? They didn't speak English. So his name is actually Yahweh Shah. And the Most High God, his name is Yahweh. Right? So there's a lot that our people have to understand. But right now, how old are y'all? Like 17? 18? 16? Y'all gotta learn this truth. Y'all gotta learn the truth. Alright? Y'all can't be walking lost and confused, alright? See that? So we're gonna give y'all the flyer. What did God call us? What did he call us? The Israelites.
That's right.
And we have to keep the commandments.
Right.
Y'all know about the commandments, right? How many? 10. You think it's 10? What's 10 times 60? Right? There's over 600 commandments.
600.
Right? There's over 600 commandments. You know, one of the first commandments, I'm going to read y'all one commandment. I'm going to give y'all actually the first commandment that God gave us. Give me Exodus chapter 20. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
That's the first commandment. Any other God before the Most High. What does that mean? How does that play out on a practical sense? It means that you can't put nothing before God's commandments. Whatever you put before God, you make that your own. If God says don't follow the ways of the heathen, you say I'm going to do that, that means you made that way your God. You'll understand that? You cannot make worldly holidays your God. You can't put that before the Most High. That's the commandment. That's the first commandment. Read it one more time.
Thou shalt have.
No, you kind of can.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
There's only one God, and he's the one that told you how to serve him. Either you can serve the so-called white man in his days and his world, or you can serve the Most High. We made a decision by the Spirit of the Most High to serve the Lord, right? We're not going to celebrate Halloween, eat unclean food, smoke, crack, get high, because God didn't say do that.
At all.
They said do that.
Right.
And their music videos, and their radio, and their television, and their media. That's what they said. The Lord said otherwise. All right? Y'all going to follow the Lord, or y'all going to follow man? Y'all follow the Lord. All right? Y'all take the flyer. Y'all look into it. Y'all are the Israelites. If y'all got time, y'all can always come back and hear the words of the Lord.
Right.
All right?
All praise to the Most High. All praise.
Lord willing. Lord willing. Lord willing. 16, 17, that's a good age when your mental faculties be working, man.
Start questioning.
Right? You start questioning stuff, man. And you got that nun was up there singing.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, horrible. Sounds horrible. She picked the right time to sing. Cause ain't nobody out here, man.
See that?
You picked the right time. You picked the right time, man. They saved her. They had a whole lineup. They saved her for when it's
Right.
you know, they ain't do it when it was summertime, and you know,
Right.
sure, he kind of paid for it, and you know, paid for the contract. You know, kind of pushed the date, kept pushing the date, Now you're in the middle of the coast, man. Singing Tyrone to nobody.
Right, right.
And you sound absolutely horrible.
Horrendous.
Horrendous, like the brother said. All right, so we're going to continue with the words of the Lord. I'm going to get a few more and I'm going to pass it. Through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Give me us the 37 and 1. And give me Proverbs chapter 24 and 1. So that's sad the youth is out here, man, celebrating these days, man. And she would dress like death, too. I don't know what he was. I couldn't make out what he was. He was just walking, just following, right? With no self-esteem. That's all he was. He just didn't have no self-esteem, right? And the other woman, I don't know what she was, man, but she had a modest apparel on. Right? Bring that up.
Psalm 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
What the Lord say?
Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
You don't get all tripped out, man, because of evildoers. A lot of people see, especially brothers new in the faith. You might have homeboys or women that you was dealing with, and they got costume parties and Halloween parties, or it might seem fun, man. You know, people are freaking off and doing God knows what. You can't fret because of that, man. To fret means to have anxiety,
Right.
to be nervous, right? To be on edge, to be worried. The Lord said, fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Neither be thou envious.
Neither what?
Neither be thou envious. The workers of
You
iniquity.
can't be envious at these people, man. They don't have anything, man. Right? Once you grow to a certain point in this knowledge, you know, you're not envious of this. Because you know, knowledge teaches you it's going to be destroyed. What teaches you that the missiles are coming? That the chariots are coming, man? That the Most High has reserved this place for fire and brimstone. But then when you're new, you might be kind of like, damn, man, I'm missing out. Especially when you come in young. Come in young, you know, you ain't live your life. Allegedly, you ain't live your life.
So-called.
Right, so-called. You ain't get to smoke all the weed,
Right.
pop all the women, do all the drugs, get all the money, go to college, pursue your career. Right? What's your deal?
Architect.
Come up here. Yeah.
He said architect, that's killers.
And what are you supposed to be?
You know, it's just like camouflage a little bit, you know? Call of Duty.
A ghillie suit.
Yeah,
Right, that's your friend?
yeah.
Come up here. What's your name?
Ali.
Huh?
Ali.
Ali?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Jayla.
Jayla? All right, all praise to the Most High. So what y'all out here doing?
Just skating.
Just skating? Y'all believe in the Bible?
I'm Muslim.
Okay, well, Muslims believe in the Bible too.
Yeah.
They believe in Abraham,
Uh-huh.
right? Moses,
Yeah.
right? Did God ever say celebrate Halloween?
I'm not really celebrating. I'm just skating around. I feel like it's cool wearing this costume.
You just felt like wearing it coincidentally on October 31st?
Yeah, because it's like, you know,
Because what?
it's cool wearing a costume.
Have you worn that costume before?
Yeah.
When?
Like,
Last Halloween?
yeah.
Right, right. So you're celebrating Halloween, brother.
I mean,
You celebrating Halloween? Halloween too? Who you supposed to be? Who's that?
Scream. Supposed to be-
Scream? The murderer?
Yeah.
So you're dressed up like the murderer. Who are you dressed up like?
I'm a cat.
You're a cat?
Yeah.
And you're the ghillie suit,
Yep.
right? And what are you?
Nothing.
You're nothing. You don't celebrate Halloween?
I do, but I didn't this month, this year.
You didn't do it this year? Are you supposed to do it ever? According to God.
No.
Are you supposed to dress up like a murderer? Go back to Proverbs 3 and 31. I'm gonna show y'all something. Right? Proverbs 3 and 31. Y'all look like y'all are intelligent, right? So I'm gonna show y'all something. Read that.
Proverbs 3, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
The Lord say,
Envy the oppressor.
what's another word for envy? Jealous. Right? God says what? Read it from the top.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Who's the oppressor now? No? Who oppressed? Y'all know what oppression means?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like, for example,
Go ahead, brother.
like
Right.
an example I got is like, for example,
Reveal yourself, brother, so we can know who we talking to.
where,
Alright.
an example is like slavery, you know?
Slavery.
Yeah.
That's oppression, right?
Yeah.
So who's the oppressor? Who did the oppression?
Yeah. Like,
So-called white men.
Right.
White people, right?
Yeah.
Everybody understands that?
uh-huh.
Now, read it from the top, Proverbs 3 and 30.
Read read verse 31.
Put it all together.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Do not be jealous of who? Okay, of the oppressor. Who's the oppressor?
White people.
Don't be jealous of the so-called white man.
Right.
The man that put us in slavery. And what else?
And choose none of his ways.
No, just 3 of them.
And choose none of his ways.
Do not choose his ways. Did he create Halloween and make it a holiday? He made Halloween. He made Mother's Day, right? He told you to celebrate Christmas. He told you that last Thursday in November is what? Thanksgiving, right? You can't choose to. He said it's okay to smoke a cigarette. He said it's okay. He said it's okay to smoke and a cigar, right? He said it's okay to be whoever you want to be as long as it makes you feel good, right? God never said none of that.
Right.
So you can't envy him and want to be like him and with him. Now, what does that have to do with October 31st? What are we really saying through the Spirit? What are we saying? You can't celebrate what? Halloween. Because that's the ways of your oppressor.
Right.
You understand that? This is the same man who was feeding our children to alligators. Imagine your son and daughter being fed to an alligator. Then he comes out, the white man, the next day and says, I want y'all, it's this day I created. Get into
What man
it.
are y'all talking about?
You said what?
What man are y'all talking
The
about?
white man, so-called white man. The Caucasian man, the European man.
All of them.
All of them.
They were feeding my.
You said what, brother?
They were feeding my children to alligators.
They were feeding us.
This was just back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. So this is real, brother. This is an actual postcard.
That has a lot of relevance to today.
Are you being sarcastic, brother?
No question.
Yes, it has a lot of relevance to today, brother. Because if you had your children snatched away from you and fed to an alligator, and you knew about that, and you knew about how this person feels about you, you're not going to follow any of his ways. You want to follow, you go in your house, it's a man raping your mother to death. He gets up and says, today's the day of love. I want you to celebrate and wear a heart. You're not going to do that.
Am I supposed to?
We didn't say that right now, brother. We didn't say that yet.
You're supposed to hate your oppressor.
My pressures. I
You're not
like
supposed
the
to
black
envy
people. They
them.
also had slaves, so they were also oppressing. Love thy neighbor.
Who's your neighbor?
My neighbor.
Both neighbor.
The people.
Give me Ezekiel 11 to 25. Your neighbor is your fellow Israelite.
Right.
You live in Baltimore, brother? You have so-called white neighbors?
I got one.
You got white neighbors? Y'all got white neighbors? And they love you? They show you love?
Yeah.
How so? You're so confident, brother. How do they show you love?
I mean, they talk to me. They talk to me every day. Say hello, good morning. They're
They
nice
talked to
me.
you when you was in the plantation.
They,
When you was picking cotton. They talk to you when you're in prison. And they say, come on, get up. You can get some sunlight.
Right.
Just because a so-called white man talks to you doesn't mean they love you.
I wasn't finished.
All right, go ahead.
They give me shelter when I'm outside. Like sometimes I was locked out. They gave me shelter in their home.
They gave you shelter. They let you in their house.
Yes.
Fed you.
Yes.
Gave you water.
Yes.
Like on the plantation.
So everybody that gives me water,
I'm gonna read something real quick. Listen to this. I'm gonna show you who your neighbor is.
Ezekiel 11 and 25. Then I spake unto them of the captivity all the things that the Lord showed me.
11 and 15.
Verse number 15. Son of man, thy brethren,
By what?
thy brethren,
Your brethren, go on,
even thy brethren,
even your brethren,
the men of thy kindred,
who are your neighbors?
the men of thy kindred,
The men of your kindred, your kinsfolk, your family, by blood of your like ethnicity and race. That's who your neighbor is according to the Bible. Read on.
I mean, they kind of.
all the house of
Who
Israel,
are your neighbors?
all the house of Israel,
So the Israelites are your neighbors.
holy.
That's who your neighbor is according to the Bible. Now, the only reason that the so-called white man is your neighbor now is because we're in their land. And but in the ancient world, we lived amongst each other. You understand? So it was impossible for the so-called white man or Chinese man to be your neighbor because our communities were filled with our own fellow Israelites.
Right.
Y'all understand?
It kind of seems like you're kind of promoting segregation.
It kind of seems, not kind of, we actually are.
Right.
We are. And it's not us. That's what God said.
That's what God said.
So,
Y'all said y'all believe in God.
yeah, I
Say.
believe segregation is interpreted in the Bible.
Okay, you interpret this for us, okay? Get Leviticus 20 and 24. We got a Bible for it. What's your name, brother? What's your name? Ali, okay. Yeah, he's Ali. He's Ali.
I'm his twin. It's me. Both like you go by Ali.
Thou shalt not lie.
Yeah, why you lying, man? Why you been a hypocrite? You misinterpreting the Bible. You're sitting up here lying. Listen to this.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land,
God told the Israelites they're going to inherit the land of the Canaanites.
and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which separated you,
Which have what?
which have separated you,
No, integrated.
which have separated you from other people.
Did God separate the Israelites from other people on the earth? What did he just say? Read it again.
Which have separated you from other people.
So God separated the Israelites from other people. God is into segregation.
Right.
Why did you do that?
He did that to preserve your life. Because once our people get mixed amongst these other nations, they forget God. And they start loving their oppressor and following their ways. That's why y'all are celebrating Halloween.
Right now.
Because y'all are mixed amongst the so-called white man. So to save your life and to have you only worship the Most High, he said, do not intermingle amongst these other nations. That's why he said don't do it. That's why you're dressed up like a murderer tonight, brother. You're dressed up like the Hills people, man. And God never told you to do that. So segregation is the best thing that we have in these last days.
So you just don't talk to like.
I didn't say that, brother.
I mean, that's kind of what you said. Segregation.
No, we're telling our people to separate from them on a spirit level.
Separated from on the
Yes,
spiritual
I
level?
don't follow the ways of the so-called white man. Right now, I'm keeping the Sabbath day. Right now, our people, we got you. You can make it. We got you. Just give me 1 second. Right now, our people have integrated with the so-called white man, and it has done nothing good for us as a race of people. Tell me one great thing that has happened since us integrating with the so-called white man.
The light bulb.
The light bulb. What is it? What are you saying? Who invented the light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
No, he didn't. Louis Latimer invented the light bulb. Thomas Edison received a patent for an invention that he didn't create. The schematics and the print was invented by an Israelite.
Exactly.
So so even with that being said, there was no benefit in that because he didn't receive credit for his invention. And his family missed out on billions of wealth because the so-called white man and us were integrated, and he took his understanding and his idea and profited off of it to this very day.
So wait, hold on. So you guys are Christian, right?
No, they're Israelites.
They're Israelite?
We're the Israelites.
Isn't it like
We do follow Christ, but we're the Israelites.
yeah, but isn't it Christ kind of influenced and advocated by white people?
I can't hear what you said.
Isn't it Christ kind of influenced and advocated by white people?
Isn't Christ influenced and advocated by
I'm
white
talking about
people?
Christianity because it started, right? For example, Rome and stuff like that, and then it started like it expanded through Europe, and then it came in Africa because in Africa there was Muslims, right? So if you kind of support a little bit Christianity,
Are you talking about him?
yeah,
He's not white, right?
I mean he's
Not
not
saying
white,
he was
but
white, but the white people did spread his word.
yeah.
Hold on.
And brought it to America.
This is what the this is what the so-called white man promotes, and this is what he spreads to. We don't support this or follow this because the Bible. Because the Bible doesn't teach this. Just like y'all may have thought that the Bible didn't teach segregation.
Right.
This man, Christianity teaches everybody come together, right? That's what Christianity teaches. Christianity and the Bible are opposites. The Bible teaches separation. Christianity teaches integration. Our people have to learn how to separate and come back to God. You know what's another thing that we lost while we integrated with the so-called white man? Your language. What is your language?
French.
No, it's not English. It's not Spanish. Who spoke English and forced it on us? The so-called white man.
Right.
The British. Who forced Spanish on us? Europeans, Spain, people of Spain, the Spaniards. Our language is the Hebrew. Yes, we speak the Hebrew. If I spoke it, you wouldn't understand. We have it written there. And you know why you don't know that? Because you integrated with the so-called whites, right?
Right.
Say it's your fault. I'm giving you the reason on why you don't know your language.
Why are you here in America, not in Israel?
Because of our people. Because they're sinners. And we broke the laws and the commandments.
Right.
Wait, hold on.
Did we read
Isn't
Deuteronomy 28?
Uh-huh.
Read Deuteronomy.
Isn't it
I'm gonna answer your question.
Israel based run by white people though?
Hold on, I'm gonna answer. What's your name? Jayla.
Jayla.
I'm gonna answer Jayla's question. You said, why am I here and not in the land of Israel? That vehicle behind you, that should answer your question. Right? What is that?
A boat.
What kind of boat? It's not a cruise ship.
A ship?
Slave ship.
Slave ship.
Listen to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 6.
Here's the answer to your question.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Here's the answer. God said he's going to take our people, the Israelites, put us back into Egypt again. Do y'all know what the Israelites were doing in Egypt in the days of Moses? As what?
Slaves.
They were slaves. They didn't stay in slavery forever. Y'all know about that.
Yeah.
They were slavery. God told them afterwards, if they break the commandments, their punishment is they're going to go back into Egypt again. Meaning back into what again?
Slavery.
Back into slavery again. You're right. Read it from the top.
And the Lord shall bring thee and
We're
again
going to go into slavery again.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So we were brought into slavery on ships. God said that would happen. It's in the Bible.
So it's a
Hold-
punishment to go back?
Hold on. No, it's something that has happened already. And it is a punishment. We were in the land of Israel.
Right.
We migrated into East Africa and then West Africa.
Yeah.
The actual ethnic Hamites, the Africans, sold us to the Europeans. We're not Africans. We're Shemitic. We're the Israelites. Right? Like Jesus Christ, he's an Israelite. And he's a black man, but he's not an African. Everybody with brown skin is not an African.
Right.
You see East Indians in the gas station, they're not black. They won't say I'm a black man. But some of them are darker than you and I. So melanin does not amalgamate you all to the same people.
Right.
Understand?
Yeah.
We're a separate race of dark people. We're the Israelites. We're Hebrews. So we were sold by actual Africans to the youths. And it was a punishment because we disobeyed God like we're doing to this very day and breaking the commandments. There's a little bit more in that.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right? We were brought into slavery again. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Right?
thou shalt see it no more
How
again.
come I'm not in the land of Israel?
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Because we're living prophecy. Our lives and the lives of your fathers and your mothers and what y'all are going through is prophecy. God says we will never see our homeland again. All we know is America. We don't know homeland. The Korean man knows his homeland. The Chinese man knows his homeland. What country are y'all from?
Senegal?
We were brought into slavery to the Dominican Republic.
I was born
Right,
here.
so
but
you
my
don't know your
parents from
homeland.
Senegal.
You said what?
I was born here. My parents from Senegal. My mom's from France.
All right, where are you from? What's your homeland?
I'm from
So your homeland.
Right.
Right, but we're all the same people. We all get different answers.
But that you're a different type of race, since I'm part African. So why are you telling me this if I'm part African? He's not. If you consider yourself a
Your
different.
father's from what? Your father's
My father's Senegal. My father's side, they've been in Senegal for almost their whole since a long time. It's only on my mom's side, but she's French. That's how I got hit.
Now you're African too. You're not my people.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, y'all keep it moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all keep it moving. Y'all might as well keep it pushing, man. Y'all might as well kick that can down the road, man. And they only said that because they don't want to hear the words of the Lord.
Right.
And we don't want to keep dealing with you, man. Right. They only said that because they don't want to hear the words of the Lord. I'm African, and I'm not your people.
I think that one was a faggot.
Yeah,
It's a cat.
Yeah.
And he got a tail.
That's a dude, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a dude.
That's a dude.
Jayla.
That's a dude, man. It's a whole Negro, man. So they're not going to make it, man. Shalom. They definitely not going to make it, man. It's sad, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
It's sad. I'm not your people. Then the other one's a sarcastic asshole.
Right. Yeah.
Scoffing demon, man.
Right.
You know, the Simeonite, she was Simeon, she the only one that has some sense.
Right.
Right? You can tell she has some sense. She said, they the Israelites. The oppressors, the white man. She's the only one that has some damn sense,
Right.
man.
Hey.
The rest of them don't know what the hell is going on, man.
At all.
A lot of spirits.
He said they say hi to me. And
He said don't say hi to me.
He said they say hi to me and they give me something to eat and
Yeah, his
shelter.
mind is bad. Give me Ecclesiastes. Right? 7-7. Give me Exodus 23 and 8. I'm gonna get about 3 more and I'm gonna pass it. It's despicable, man. They give me shelter. You lucky you came out alive, man.
Right.
Right? You almost became something to eat, man.
Right.
You was this close because you becoming a damn meal.
Damn dish.
Right? And your mother should have told you don't go in that white man house, man. But you know, they destroyed, man. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse number 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Y'all come hear the words of the Lord.
Come get the word. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right?
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
And the gift destroyed the heart, man. Just because the so-called white man let you inside and gave you a crumb. Think he gave you his best food, man? Think he gave you his best water?
Right.
His best meals, man?
Tap water.
His fine dining? He showed you his house? Grandma's pearls? The will, the money under the mattress, man?
Right.
You know? He did you a little favor, man, the whole wicked conscience of slavery, man.
Right.
And he probably was lusting that when you was in there.
See that?
Probably checking you out, man. Probably rubbing his damn mittens and licking his lips, man. Think about how he gonna pop you or something, man. And how you could come up missing. You think the so-called white man loved you? And no, man. He was in there plotting and planning on either to eat you or pop you. Or take you and sell you, man. And distribute you 7 ways to hell. So after going to the house of these so-called white people, man. That's what the Lord said, a gift destroyed the heart, man. You get these handouts and these privileges from your oppressor, and now you think you equal with them, man. And they don't love you, man.
At all.
So, we wouldn't have had a light bulb. Thank you for Thomas Edison. Thank you, white man. I can see, white man. Thank you.
Damn.
That's sick, man. That's a sick mentality to have, man.
The light bulb.
The light bulb of all things. And they even stole the light bulb, man.
Right.
We should he stole all this stuff. That's why he wanted us to integrate, man. Keep the society going, man. They ran out of steam. All he had was slavery. They ran out of steam right after that, man. Because they ain't had no inventions.
Right.
They ain't had nothing going on.
Right.
Even the cotton gin we invented, man. We invented all that stuff. So what we gonna do, man? We gotta bring them up in the factories. They gotta learn. They gotta keep this thing. So bring that out, King. Exodus 23 and 8.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 8. And thou shalt take no gift.
What the Lord say?
And thou shalt take no, for the gift blindeth the wise.
For the gift blinded the wise, man. Right, so bribes and gifts are off, man. Taking gifts to pervert judgment. Brother give you $20, say I ain't see that. Right, throw 100, see that adultery, did you? Is that your $100? It ain't mine. Right? You take gifts, man. Now, there's nothing wrong with a brother showing you love.
Right.
Right? Hey, I got that for you. You know, all praise to the Most High. Hold on to that.
Right.
But if a brother start giving you and he's doing wickedness, then he's pacifying it with gifts. That's off, man. Or he's flattering you with gifts because he know he about to set something up. You know? Brother buying you this, got you. I'm just thinking about you out, man. You know, you can hold that, man. So when he does, your mind is a little bit like, do I really want to get on him? I don't want to miss out on the goodies, man. A lot of brothers missing out on the damn goodies from them, man.
No integrity.
Yeah, the goodies, man. brother going into his goodie bag, man. Getting you right. You know? Give me Sirach chapter 20 and 29, man. So Jake, you got these gifts, man. This car, these jobs. He let you even date this woman, man. He let you become an actor, an athlete. I mean, he let you damn it all, man. You know, so read that.
Sirach chapter 20 and verse 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise.
What the Lord say?
Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise.
Yeah, Jake do that to woman, man. Right? The brother put it up early. Go to Love Bomb.
Love bomb.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Right? Araya put me on that. Love bombing. All right, put that up, Bubba Kashad.
What you say?
They call it love bombing. That's like presents and gifts, man.
Right. To appease.
Yeah, certain brothers know all them things, all them new terms. Bring that up.
This is love bombing. Love bombing is a form of emotional and psychological relations.
Psychological what?
Manipulation.
That's what Esau does. Esau does love bombing. He's the ultimate love bomber. He'll sit there and fuck you in an open plantation, man, in front of your firstborn son. As your firstborn son begs and cries for you to stop. Stop, daddy, daddy, stop, please. He hurt them. Get off, you know. And then, you know, in the middle of the damn night, man. And he'll try to serenade y'all with gifts, man.
Right.
Let you come to Christmas dinner.
Right.
Give me the word to the Lord, brother. Right? He'll let you to the big house for Christmas dinner. You get a big slice of the ham. Like in the movie Django. Remember they was fighting to death? And he gave him and a woman to take care of him, huh?
Right.
So he could keep murdering his own brother in cold blood. Read that, King.
Is a form of emotional and psychological manipulation in which one person shows another with excessive affection.
With what?
Excessive affection.
Yeah, Jake, you might do that to your woman, man, when you mess up. You get flowers,
Right.
candy,
Right.
serenade,
Right.
love song, dancing, chocolates, and all that, man. Jake, you can do that, but you can't do that in wickedness, man. You
Right.
can't be putting your hands on your woman and then love bombing her, man. Right? You verbally assault, and then as soon as you're done with your last bitch, you pull out a bouquet of flowers. Got it tucked in your damn belt, man. You cuss her out, then you pull it out and say, I'm sorry. Like a damn pimp, man.
Just gotta understand.
Right. Go on.
Excessive affection.
What is it?
Excessive affection, attention, flattery early in a relationship to gain control and
do what?
To gain control.
To do what?
To gain control and dependence, unlike genuine affection.
Unlike genuine affection. You got brothers, and really we talking about the so-called white man.
Right.
He did this early on, man, to gain affection. It was another part that you said. Read a little bit earlier.
In which one person shows another with excessive affection, attention, and flattery.
Yeah, flattery. You gotta watch out for flattery too. Flattery is like excessive compliments.
Right.
Right? You buttering that all day, huh?
See that?
Putting butter all on his biscuit.
See that?
Right? Hey man, my brother, you so neat, man. Man, yeah, tickling his fancy. Right? Brother, man, you so mighty, man. Dawam, you are the most powerful reader I've ever witnessed in my life. There will never be another man before you or after you. All right? Matter of fact, you him. I was gonna get you this hoodie, and it was gonna say, "Cry loud, spare not." It was gonna have Dawam name on it. And what? I thought y'all wasn't my people,
I got a question.
but I thought you wasn't my people.
I'm not. Well, I got a question though.
What is your question?
So, if
That a council.
you, right, you're reading yourself with the Bible, right? You're reading your stuff from the Bible, right?
I'm reading myself from the Bible.
No, you're reading your stuff from the Bible,
Not
like your
reading my
evidence.
stuff from the Bible.
What are you?
We're reading the words of God.
Yeah, you're reading the words of God, right?
Wait,
right?
what book is that?
The Bible.
Okay.
The Bible.
Alrighty.
What do you mean? The Most High wrote it.
No, it's
People have a
mainly
copy of
it's
that.
mainly wrote by white people, right?
No, it's
And
not.
since you wait, hold
It's
on,
not-
let me
no,
tell
it's
you,
not
tell you,
written
tell
by
you,
white
tell you, tell you.
It's
Since-
not written
no,
by white
hold on.
Right,
Since you
read
consider,
that. One
consider
second.
yourself
You do it.
Israelites, right?
Hold on, let's
And
answer
then
you.
Second Peter
Hold on,
chapter
hold on.
1
I'm
and
talking,
verse
I'm talking, I'm
20.
talking.
Read
How
that.
do you?
I would let you continue if you was my people.
Yeah.
Read that.
2 Peter 1 and 20, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
Right.
For the prophet came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men.
But what?
But holy
The
men.
prophecies didn't come by the will. There is no man that sat down and wrote that I'm gonna create a transatlantic slave trade and you're gonna be sold to your enemies.
Right.
You're never gonna see your homeland again.
Right.
For bond men, for
Right.
bond women,
Right.
you're
Hold on,
gonna
hold on,
travel
hold
from the
on.
land of Israel
Right.
Hold on.
all into West Africa, and you'll be in the ghettos and the slums to this very day. What man did that?
None.
Right? But holy men,
But holy men,
ordinary men,
but holy men,
regular old white men,
but holy men.
Stop giving those white men so much credit, man.
Stop.
Stop.
We're not giving them
You
credit.
gave them the light bulb,
Right.
and you gave them the Bible, man.
You're saying
stealing
that.
from
Wait,
us.
you
I know,
consider
say it
yourself.
But holy men,
But who?
but holy
The
men,
Lord say.
but holy men
Of what?
of Yahweh spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
So the Holy Spirit inspired the apostles and prophets to write the scriptures that we have to this very day. Read 2 Ezra 15:1.
2 Esdras 15 verse 1.
Bring it out.
And if the white man wrote the, why would it say that Jesus Christ is a black man in the Bible,
Right.
but yet the so-called man leaves him a European man?
Why?
Not every white man fights after
Read that. Read
2
that.
Esdras 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth,
Right?
saith the Lord,
Said the who?
The Lord.
And what?
and cause them to be written in paper.
And caused them to be what?
To be written in paper.
Why?
For they are faithful and,
And
true.
true.
White man.
For they are faithful and true.
So you haven't even read the Bible. So how do you know who wrote it?
Right.
I have some questions.
You don't know. Y'all don't know what's going on, and your questions aren't sincere.
My questions are sincere.
All right, what is your question?
Did Israel make your clothes?
Does what?
Did Israel make your clothes? Israelites. Did they make
Did
your
Israelites make my clothes?
Yeah.
No, they didn't make my
Did they
clothes.
make the house you live in?
Do you? No, they
the phone you use
didn't.
for that
No,
box?
no,
You're
they
using all
didn't.
these inventions because
No.
you aren't Israelites.
They didn't. They
Yeah, you're
didn't.
putting all these inventions.
Yet I'm not profiting.
I mean,
I'm
because
enslaved.
Slavery.
Hold on, Jayla. You know why I don't have any clothes that my people have made?
Why?
Because we're going through the curses in Deuteronomy 48. Read that.
Deuteronomy
Listen.
chapter 28 and verse 48.
Listen to this.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
I guess the white man prophesied and says, since you don't serve the Most High God, I'm gonna make you be a slave to your enemy. Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee,
Right.
and hunger.
So we have to go to our enemies when we hungry, right? When y'all want food, y'all have to go to their stores. I do too, because this not my land.
right,
I'm a captive.
right,
Read on.
and in thirst.
When we're thirsty, we have to go to our enemies. Own the Gatorade, the Aquafina, wine, liquor, all that. Read on.
And in nakedness.
When you want clothes, Under Armour, Nike, that's all owned by the so-called. We have to go to them for all things because instead of serving God, we decided to serve the nations.
No,
So
you're
our punishment is now we have to serve the other nations. Read
You're saying
on.
you're
and in what? All things.
And in what?
And in what? Of all things.
If you want a phone, a car, a job, a loan, to bury the dead, to be born, you have to check in with your oppressor. And in one of all things, and what else?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
It's called prophecy. This was written thousands of years ago. And God said that your oppressor is going to put yokes of iron upon your neck.
Until he have destroyed thee.
And now you're mentally destroyed. Because you think that the so-called white man has done benefits for you.
Right. Okay.
And
So
he has done nothing but sowing confusion and murder in the earth.
Right.
More you talk, the more you
I have a question. Wait. So
We're using y'all for edification.
Right.
you have,
right,
so
right, right.
you're saying all
Good
of this,
content.
but you have an opportunity right now. You can take a flight to where your land is, like you consider, right? Get your people on a boat.
Hold on,
Yeah,
who's
don't
talking?
go
You
alone.
talking or you talking? Which one?
We're both talking actually.
Well, I'm trying to listen to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to promote this, saying you're a race, right? But you're saying that you're basically being forced. You have an opportunity to go to where you want to go. You know that, right? You don't?
No.
Are you a puppet or
No,
are you
I have
man
to
under
listen.
God?
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how we don't have an opportunity. Give me Isaiah chapter 1:7. Who's in my land right now? I'm an Israelite who's currently in the land of Israel.
There is in Israel.
Hold on. There
Who
aren't
asked
Israel.
me?
There aren't Israelites in Israel.
Really?
You have Israelis in the land of Israel. Jewish people in the land of Israel.
No, in the actual land. This is not the modern day Israel, the one in the Bible. Are there not Israelites there?
No, there's no Israelites in that land. This man is in his land. He was given that land in 1948 by the United Nations. And
No,
it
I'm
written-
saying
hold
the
on.
Bible, biblical land of Israel.
He's in that biblical land of Israel. He has a city called Tel Aviv.
Right.
He has cities that he still dwells in to this very day. That you read about in the book of Ezekiel and the book of 1 Kings, 2 Kings. It's the same geographical land to this very day. The boundaries have been condensed, but the portion that he dwells in is still the same land. The point is, this man is in the land of Israel, right or wrong?
He is.
So he owns that land. I can't just go there, check in. I have to ask, can I come into your land? Let me see your passport. Let me see your mission.
Right.
Did you get authority from the other white man over there?
Right.
You come over here, put this damn smart hat on, right? And enlist in my military, you can dwell in the nuclear bunkers. So no, I can't to my land because the oppressor has stolen my identity and my housing and my land and my inheritance, and he's there to this very day.
Right.
So you're saying the white men are making, the so-called white men are making you do this?
Give me Revelation 2 and up.
No, I was speaking though.
Yeah, but Lord is also speaking. Right?
Revelation chapter 2 and verse number 9.
Listen to this.
I know thy works.
What the Lord say?
I know thy works.
Right?
And tribulation. But thou art rich.
Right?
And I know the blasphemy.
9 and 37.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Which what?
Which say they are Jews.
The real Jesus Christ, not the so-called white man that y'all know of in TV that y'all worship. The true Jesus Christ, who is an Israelite, a so-called black man, he said, I know the what?
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
I know the lies of these people who say that they're Jews. They're actually European. They look nothing like the people of the Bible. They didn't go through slavery on ships.
At all.
They weren't sold to enemies.
At all.
They never had yokes of iron around their neck.
At all.
It never happened. It never happened.
Wait, so you're saying the Holocaust never happened?
Hold on.
See that?
They're being
Y'all- you don't
oppressed
even
by the
listen.
Nazis.
He wasn't
They're
even
also
listening.
He's not
European.
even listening.
I'm listening. You're saying that they're also
Yeah,
Europeans.
it's sad.
Yeah.
And they're being oppressed.
Hold
right?
on. Hold on. First of all, they're not being oppressed. They're committing genocide right now, this very second.
Right now.
They're murdering children in Gaza and Palestine at this very second.
Yeah,
but yet you're being oppressed. I said that they didn't go to slavery on ships.
They didn't.
Did the Jewish man go to slavery on a ship during
They
the
probably
Holocaust?
did, because back then, everybody was slaves.
Wait, so
Medieval times, everybody was slaves. White people were
This
slaves.
is
Black
for
people were
edification's
slaves.
sake.
Indian-
Right.
This is for edification's sake.
Great content.
Birkenau, you heard of Birkenau?
Great.
Okay, you heard of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
What is Birkenau and Auschwitz? What are they familiar places of what?
Aren't those like prisons where the...
Those are concentration camps. From Poland, Romania, Ukraine to Germany, can you take a ship?
Yeah, you can take a ship there.
Is Poland semi-landlocked countries? No, you don't take a ship. They took trains.
Right.
So did the Jewish man go to slavery in a ship during the Holocaust? No, he didn't. Did he ever have a yoke of iron around his neck? No,
Probably.
he didn't. He was in a labor camp.
How do you know that though? For sure.
Because we read and study history.
History.
Sometimes they-
Unlike y'all, who said that they went to sleep
That
on a
was
ship.
so
Right. Just saying.
And wait,
So
hold on,
y'all
hold on.
gotta think
First of all,
about
wait.
Right.
During 19, look.
Now read
During
it.
the Holocaust.
Hold on, we let you defend
hold
the
on.
Jewish
Let
man
me
for a
finish
minute.
talking. You
Read
can
that. We
talk.
let you defend your master for a minute.
For example,
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Which do what?
Which say they are Jews.
What the Lord said.
Which say they are Jews.
And are what?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
The people of the Lord.
And are not.
Chosen people.
And are not.
Holy vessels.
And are not.
But what?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
The Bible declares that they are false Jews and they are not the people of the Most High.
At all.
So we understand and we believe the Bible. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. We believe that Jesus Christ said that these men are not the Jews.
Right.
And that they have committed utter blasphemy by stealing the identity of God's chosen people. So that's plain. As much as y'all love the Jew and the white man who financed the slave trade, who owns all avenues of income of every industry in the media, who has done nothing but put you, rape, rob, and murder you, y'all can love him all day long and dress up according to his days and customs, and you get no benefit out of this. Y'all get nothing profitable about what y'all are doing right now.
Is your God all loving?
No, my God is not all of it.
Okay.
Is your God all?
I don't have a God.
I bet.
We can tell.
I bet you don't have a God, because you're not my people, right?
Right.
That's why you're a cat.
Right.
You're a cat
Right.
on the
And
31st,
faggots.
right? Let's continue with the word to
I thought
right? You thought what?
Thought what?
you're like, why are we?
Do they
Why
call
are we trying to oppress them?
They call people worse than that in the Bible.
That's right.
And God promotes that message in the Bible.
Give me Leviticus 20 and 13.
Wait, hold on. So,
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman. Both of them committed an abomination.
If a man has sex with another man, like he's supposed to with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Read.
They shall surely be put to death.
No, it's okay.
They shall surely be put to death.
Not that bad.
They shall be put to death.
So God is going to kill all homosexuals.
Okay.
Straight up and down.
Their blood shall be upon them.
No, it's on us.
Their blood shall be upon
I
them.
read the scripture. So
I got
it's on
a
y'all.
question. Okay, I got a
So if you're a homosexual, a faggot,
He
molester,
called us that. We never said we linked with man.
well, hold on. If you're, are you homosexual?
I'm not yet.
Are y'all homosexual? Anybody up here homosexual?
I am.
Oh, you gotta repent.
Gotta repent.
Oh yeah, she's a woman though. She lays with
Why?
women. It says
Okay, you
man
still
lays with
gotta
man.
repent.
Why?
Because it's
Okay,
a sin.
wait.
But I'm not this.
You're not what?
This.
What are
What are you?
Hold on.
Y'all don't know what's going on.
So wait, if you
Right,
believe in
y'all
this
are
book, right?
absolutely
If you
lost.
believe in this book, let's say if your son was laying with another man,
My son wouldn't be laying with another man.
okay, but what if he was?
Yes, I would kill you.
You would.
I would get help.
You would kill your
Right.
own son.
Right.
Because of
Yes,
a book.
that's what God said.
Right.
That's what your God said, not
Right,
ours.
right,
Hold
right.
on,
right,
hold on,
right.
hold on.
Right.
Wait,
That's
wait,
right.
wait,
God
wait,
said,
right.
not
Right.
yours.
Hold on. If
Give
this
me,
the Bible,
Deuteronomy
right? The Bible
21
is
and
basically the same thing as, for
You don't
example,
know
the
what's
Christian,
going
right?
on.
At all.
So you're lost. Right? This is why you
Like,
don't
this is
follow
like-
the oppressor. Envy thou not the oppressor, nor choose none of his ways. Read that.
Select one, 16.
Deuteronomy 21 and read 17.
Come. Deuteronomy chapter 21.
And give me Romans 1 and 27.
Deuteronomy chapter 21 and verse 17.
Do what?
Seems like you're contradicting yourself. Is murder a sin?
Murdering your own fellow Israelite is a sin.
Okay, but if you say like your son, right? He's from you, born from you, right? He's an Israelite, and then he turns out to be gay. You murder him.
It's not murder.
It's not murder.
That's not murder. You just said that murdering an Israelite is a sin. Your son will be an Israelite. That means.
But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated.
You're
You
gonna-
said what?
But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated.
Right, so it just okay, it's manslaughter and manslaughter. You get charged the same for murder,
No, those are different crimes.
but two people died, right? So likewise, murder is not the same as executing the judgment of God. The law says thou shalt not kill, but it really in the Hebrew is murder. It's la'ah every Shabbat, la'ah tazra tazak, which means you know murder, right? So murder is intentional. Murder is premeditated.
Right.
Murder is planned. You understand? And that person is innocent, it matters. When you stone somebody according to the laws of God, that person is not innocent.
Right.
That person is guilty of the trespass of the commandments of God, and judgment must be brought forth.
Murder
So
does
it's
not imply somebody being innocent.
You said what?
If you kill somebody who's not innocent, that's still murder.
Yeah, you're not listening.
Wait,
You're not
the book
listening.
told you
You're
to
not
kill yourself.
listening.
What you doing?
Go back to that. We're
No,
not.
I'm
We're
just
not
asking,
dealing
I'm
with
just
you.
asking, I'm just asking.
We're not.
Deuteronomy chapter 21 and verse 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son,
Read that again.
if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son,
Y'all not gonna make it, man.
You're not gonna make it.
No, you're not gonna make it.
You're
You're
gonna
not gonna
make
make
it,
it, man. You
You and your
dressed up
coat,
like
bro.
a
Have
damn
fun.
tree in
Right.
the middle of the night, man.
right.
Dressed up like a tree in the middle of the night,
Doing
man.
this all day.
Read that. You can't just be happy, and you're definitely not gonna make it.
I can't be happy either.
No, you're
Which will
not.
not obey the voice of his father,
Right.
or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of
You
the
need
city.
You need to repent
For what?
for your sins.
What sins?
You're breaking the Sabbath and you're celebrating Halloween right now, and you got an effeminate spirit on you.
What are the what's the
Hold
history of
on,
Halloween?
hold on. You said what?
What's the history of Halloween?
The history of Halloween, it goes back to All Saints Day, which is allegedly tomorrow, according to this man's calendar, but it's Hallows Eve incorporated with the worship of Samhain, which is the worship of Satan. So you're literally worshiping Satan instead of serving the Most High. And it's the Sabbath day, which is the Most High's sanctified day. So you're in sin. So you need to repent and ask the Most High to forgive you that sin and take those ear things off.
Right.
Right? You're like apparel and keep the commandments of God.
Like the white man's clothing you're wearing right now.
So
That's the apparel.
Yeah.
you're just looking to scoff.
He's just looking at
You're
stuff.
just looking to scoff. You're not sincere.
No, not at all.
Are you sincere?
About what?
You're not sincere,
Okay.
huh?
Not sincere.
You're not sincere. You're not sincere. And we're showing you that even in the law, if you had a gluttonous and rebellious son, you're supposed to kill him.
That's right.
Read on.
Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of the city.
Hold on him. He might be fighting.
Right.
He might be strong.
Right.
Get off of me, throwing blows. The father ducking, he jab him a few times, bust his nose up, hit him upside the head, and they grab him to the elders of the city. Read on.
And into the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious.
You can't keep this law without the elders. We're talking about that.
Right.
So only the elders are involved in this law. Right, go on.
He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones.
So murder him in cold blood.
Shall stone him with stones.
Just kill him outright.
Shall stone him with stones that he die. So that thou shalt put evil away from among you.
So that's what God said.
And all Israel shall hear and fear.
Everybody's supposed to hear and fear. So this is the judgment of the Most High. There is a sin. Give me 1 John 5:16. So if you're going to, you don't want to repent, do you?
I could repent if I wanted to, yeah.
I'm saying, do you want to repent?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Because the word that you're spreading doesn't really make me faithful and trusting and love.
What am I saying that doesn't make you faithful and trust? What have I said?
You've read multiple different verses about killing people, killing your children, beating your children, being sent here as a punishment. All those verses that you just read.
Give me Hebrews 12:6. Right? You got a father and a mother, right?
Yes.
Don't they punish you?
Yeah.
All right, is that hate?
No.
All right, so when God punishes us, it's not hate, it's love.
Okay, so God's loving you right now. Like
Yes,
the punishment that you're going through right now.
This is love. This is chastening of the Most High.
So why don't you sit there and accept your punishment? Why
I
don't
do
you sit
accept my
there
punishment.
And go, no, you're right here. Why don't you go and be beat by the white man?
What do you mean?
Like,
be
accept
by-
your punishment by God.
Wait, why do I have to be by the white man to accept my punishment?
Because that's your, you said that's your punishment.
No.
To live here and be yoked by the white man.
No. Right? Remember. Right? We read that we were sent into slavery on ships for breaking the commandments of God. So that's where we at right now. We're in a land that we were carried away captive.
Yeah.
All of us have accepted that. Right? We're here. Right? And we have accepted punishment of our sins to this very day.
Yeah.
So us being punished is beautiful because now we're learning how not to be evil, how not to do the same sins that our forefathers did. That's what we're trying to tell you. So just because we read up Deuteronomy 28 about being sent to slavery on ships, that's not hate, that's love. Just like a father said, I'm gonna whoop my child. Nah, I can't say that's hate.
Right.
I would say that's love. You're disciplining them and you're instructing them in a good way that they should go. Hebrews chapter 12:6.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth.
Read that again.
For whom the Lord loveth.
Revelation 3:19.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
He does.
He chasteneth.
No, just kisses them all day.
He chasteneth.
When you chastise someone, you correct them in a severe manner. Who the Lord loves, chastises. Go on.
And scourgeth.
And what?
And scourgeth.
Scourgeth what? And scourgeth
every son.
No, just one of them.
Every son whom he receiveth.
Whoever the Lord wants to receive, he's going to discipline them and correct them. Right? 3:19.
Revelation 3 verse 19. As many as I love, rebuke and chasten.
Read it again.
As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten.
So the God that we're reading about is not what we're familiar with. Because in their mind, they have their own perception of what God should be. But it doesn't align to what the Bible actually says. So that's where there's a clash. We're reading straight out the Bible. Straight up. The Lord said, as many as I love, I do what?
Rebuke and chasten.
But they don't teach that in the world.
Like my
Hold on,
friend,
let me
you're
finish.
ready.
Let me finish.
Okay. Read your
I
verses.
rebuke and chasten. Hold on, go on.
Be zealous therefore and repent.
So the Lord says if he's going to chastise you, you have to take that chastise, be zealous, and change your life and come back to the Most High. Is there anything wrong with that?
So you're saying
Hold on.
Yeah.
I asked, is there anything wrong with being chastised by God and then changing your life for God?
According to you, no.
Right, so it's in the Bible. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's nothing that I've read that was full of hate or that should diminish faith or anything like that.
So you don't want people to make dumb versions of God. You want to read from the Bible, from the Word of God.
Yes, we're going to from the Word of God.
Where
and from
does it
the
say
Bible.
the white man is the oppressor?
Okay, we're going to show you. Right?
White man.
It's not going to say the actual word white man. In the Bible, that's
your
why.
own words.
Well, that's why we've been saying so-called white man. You heard us been saying that.
Yes.
We've been saying so-called because he's not actually the color of this.
Okay, European. What does it say?
They're
European?
called Edomites in the Bible.
No. Okay, you're not saying Edomites. You're saying the so-called white man, the Europeans who brought us here.
Right.
The Europeans in the Bible.
If I would have said Edomite, you wouldn't understand, right? So I have to speak in a language that's easy to be understood.
So the Edomites are the Europeans?
Yes, the Edomites
Okay.
are the Europeans.
And what about my friend who was here? That's she lies with girl. You said man shall not live with man. What does mean woman shall not live with man?
It's also in it. Give me Romans 1. That's right. And 27. Right? Read that. You need to stay here and hear the word. You need to stay here and hear the words of the Lord.
I'm listening.
Okay, Romans 1 and
You're
27.
gone. I'm still here.
Romans
Okay, all right.
chapter 1, verse 27. And likewise also the men,
Read.
leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust.
Read 25.
Verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
The Lord say,
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
So certain people change the truth of God into a lie. Right, read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator,
Right?
who is blessed
Hold
forever.
on. See, it's the spirits. Word go out. Right, go on.
Who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
So since people don't serve God, he gives them over to their own lust, their own vile affection. Vile affection. Read on.
For even their women.
For what?
For even their women.
He's going to give you an example of vile affection. For even the Israelite women
did change the natural use into that which is a nature.
So what's the natural use of a woman? Why does a woman have a vagina?
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy and to do what? Bring forth children, right? That's the natural use of a woman, right? To have a man go inside of you and get you pregnant so you can bring forth children. God says our women, they changed the natural use. And they no longer use the body that the Most High gave them for procreation. They use it for vile affection. Woman with woman, right? Listen, it's going to tell you one.
And likewise also the men.
No, just women do that.
And likewise also the men.
Women do that, and likewise the men do that. Read on.
The natural use of the woman.
Men don't want to deal with the natural use of the woman. So what do they want to do?
Burn in their lust one toward another.
They burn in lust. It's nothing but lust. It's not love. It's not true compassion. A woman can never naturally love a woman the way a man loves a woman.
Right.
And a man only know a woman in a way that a woman can never know a woman. When you know a woman,
Right.
you know a woman.
Right.
Right? A woman can't know a woman because there are things that she doesn't have access to.
See that?
A woman can know.
No, she can't.
She don't know what that means. She don't know what that means.
Do the Israelites know that?
Right. They don't. No, that's okay. Hold on. Read on. Right. Read on.
And likewise the men.
What the Lord say?
And likewise also the men.
Right.
Leaving the natural use of the woman.
Left the natural use of the woman.
Burn in their lust one toward another. Men with men.
Men with what?
Men with men. Working that which is unseemly.
It's not right. Read on. It's more than that.
And receiving in themselves
So this is what you receive from doing that. And receiving in themselves.
that recompense of their error which was meet.
So you get a just judgment for leaving the natural woman. And the woman gets a just judgment. And it's good for leaving the natural use of a man. So homosexuality on both parts,
Right.
is condemned and is punishable by death according to the Bible.
And one more time. What are you being punished for and why? And like how are you being punished?
As a homosexual,
No, as an Israelite who's not here. What are you being punished for and how are you being punished?
we're being punished because we broke the commandments of God.
Which
Right.
ones? Okay.
We're breaking them. Listen, we're breaking them to this very day.
No, you're not a puppet. You can choose. You can choose to not wear these clothes of the white man. You can choose not have these signs of the white man.
Okay,
you
but-
can choose to not break God's commandments. You're choosing to do that. You're not being made to do. You choose to do that. That phone was made by the white man. But you can choose not to do that. Israelites make clothes. Israelites make phones. Israelites, they make all these things, and you're not using
Israelites
them.
make.
There's no phones made by
I'm
Israelites.
asking. You said they do, so I want to know which one.
Wait. Then,
Yeah?
well, okay. If you have, you're saying
What phone do Israelites make?
You
they
can
can make
find
a
some.
phone.
You can find
All right, find them and let me know.
Saying they can't make a
Yeah,
phone?
let us know.
Right.
Right? But the point of the matter is, it's not the fact that we're puppets, it's the fact that man's goings are of the Lord. Now, how can a man understand his own way? we're in subjection to our oppressors.
Yeah.
So even if I did make my own clothes, I have to check in with the so-called white man, because he owns the imports of textiles that come from India, come from the Middle East. He owns the exports that come from these other nations. He put tariffs on other nations, right? You have to pay property taxes on businesses, right? He owns all of that. There's no Israelite that makes phones. There's no Israelite clothes that they have created with their own fabric and with their own seeds and with their own silk or their own satin. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You get it in the materials from your oppressor. Nehemiah 9:37. We had that. Read that. So,
book of
and I'm going to
Nehemiah.
ask you a question after this, because you fired off a few questions.
Okay.
Nehemiah 9 verse 37. And it yielded much increase unto the kings whom thou hast set over us.
Whom thou is what?
Whom thou hast set over us.
Right?
Because of our sin.
Right?
Also, they have dominion over our bodies.
No, we can do what we want to do.
They have dominion over our bodies.
They have dominion over our bodies.
Yeah.
So they can shut this whole harbor down right now.
Right.
Yeah.
They can take your scooter from you right now. Right? They can lease new law. You take all scooters from everybody that look like you. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Is that bad? It's like we're in their land. They're punishing us in their land. Are you against that?
Hold on. I'm telling you that dominion over us.
Yeah.
You said, well, we have a choice. Right? We're not puppets. We're showing you God says that they have dominion over us. And I'm making an example of how that's true, because at any given time, they can make a law to remove or to add things from you. So for you,
Okay.
what is your actual nationality?
My actual nationality.
What is it?
I'm American.
You're an American.
Yes.
So your ancestors are from America.
Yes.
And how did they get to America?
Bible.
And you remember, we read that out the Bible, right?
Yes.
Do you believe the Bible?
Parts. Yes.
Do you believe the part that we went into slavery? If you said that your people went into slavery and you read it out the Bible, wouldn't that make the Bible true?
That part is true. Yes.
Right, so true. Give me Proverbs chapter 8 and 8.
Proverbs chapter 8 and 8.
We'll show you. Give me Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 8.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse number 8. All the words of my mouth,
No, just that part.
all the words of my mouth,
Just Deuteronomy.
all the words of my mouth
All the words of Moses' mouth.
are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them.
So and that's just one prophecy. We even read about yokes of iron.
Yes.
All of those events happened to us. I didn't make that up. You understand? So we know that the Bible is true. And we know that we're the only people in exile inside of another nation's land. And you're not American. America goes back to a man named Edomite. His name is Americus Vespucci.
Yeah.
He's an Italian photographer.
Yeah.
So your identity can't be the last name of your oppressor.
Right.
God already gave you an identity. That's what we're trying to tell our people. God gave us the identity of us being his chosen people, the Israelites. And due to us breaking commandments, we're going through these curses to this very day. So it would behoove our people to understand that and repent and come back to the power that actually put this affliction on them. That's all we're saying. And when we spoke about repenting, it's the Sabbath day. That's one of the 10 commandments. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
Yeah.
So Friday sundown or Saturday sundown, that is a holy convocation.
Right.
So if you're celebrating Halloween or anything, you're not keeping that commandment. And you're furthering the affliction. So I asked you, did you want to repent? You said no, because we're reading about killing and murder and all these things. We're showing you everything that the Bible says. I didn't open up my own pamphlet, my own brochure that said Naquan's Emotions and read it.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you want to repent?
It's dark.
Huh?
It's dark now.
It is dark.
Yeah.
That's even more of a reason to repent.
Right.
Because you got to come back to the light. Give me John chapter 8 and
Did
12.
God not make the sun and the moon? He made it rotate around the world, making it light and dark.
Okay, to do what you repented.
So it's dark now. I gotta go to the light. God,
You got to
created
come to the
dark.
light.
Yeah.
The Most High don't want you to be in the dark. He made it, but he don't want you to be there.
Why didn't he make the sun everywhere then?
Listen, we're not. Okay, listen. We're talking about the spiritual light. Okay,
This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse number 12.
and you can't scoff. All right. You got to be sincere.
Okay.
You gonna be sincere?
Yes.
All right. We got your word.
Yeah.
All right. Read that.
John chapter 8 and verse 12. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world.
I am what?
I am the light of the world.
The actual sun in the firmament.
I am the light of the world.
So Jesus Christ who's real Yahushai, he is the light. So when we're saying coming to the light, we're not talking about till the sun comes back up. We're talking about this truth.
Yeah.
You understand? This is the light. Read on.
He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
So the Lord don't want you to walk in spiritual darkness. Because when you're in spiritual darkness, you can't see where you're going. And you're liable to be taken advantage of, trip and fall amongst a stone to a ditch. But when you walk in the light, you can see where you're going. Right? We're trying to see and lead you back to the Most High. So the light is good for you. You understand?
Yeah.
So, do you want to repent?
No, I still don't.
But you almost nodded, and then you said no.
Right.
Why did you almost nod? Then you said no. The spirit is willing, and the flesh is weak. Is it because of your friends? What is it?
It's because of my own belief.
I mean, but you believe in the same Bible that we believe in.
I believe in historical parts of the Bible.
And what parts don't you believe in?
The magical parts, the godly parts. The godly parts. I believe in the parts that were actually in history.
So you said like the miracles, and so you don't believe in the miracles of the Lord?
Yes.
Now, but you believe that we went into slavery?
Yes.
That's a prophecy. So you believe in all of the prophecies and miracles in the Bible then?
They can write about something in the Bible. That doesn't mean that God did it.
Now, again, every book was written by a man.
Yes.
There's not one book, big hand came down with a pen and started writing it, right?
You said that Bible was written by God.
Huh?
You said the Bible was written by God, though.
Right, it was written by God, but he used men. The priests, the verse that we read, holy men were inspired by God.
God or not?
It was written by God.
So he wrote that book.
Yes, God wrote the book.
Did a man write it or did God write that?
God wrote it and he used men to write it.
Wait, no. Did God hold the pen and write it?
God didn't hold the pen.
So did God write it or did the man write it?
God used man to write it.
Did the man write it or did God write it? On that
God wrote it.
Right. So why
because the Spirit of God was in man. So you can't separate them. You understand?
No, I understand what you said.
All right, give me Psalm 60, right, and 11.
That got the Spirit of God, bro.
Right? Psalm, you can't separate it.
Right.
Because the Holy Spirit was in those men. Right, read that. And you said you're going to be sincere.
That's what he said.
It seems like you're listening to contend.
Right.
Instead of listening to understand.
I'm allowed to have rebuttals against what you're saying.
Right, but you have to be sincere. You can rebuttal, but you have to be willing to comprehend.
If something you say doesn't make sense, then I'm gonna.
That's fine. That's fine. But you gotta be sincere about it.
Yeah, being sincere is not following. I'm being sincere.
All right, read that.
Psalms chapter 68, 11. The Lord gave the word.
The what?
The Lord gave the
So
word.
the Lord gave the word.
Great was the company of those that published it.
And men published it. They made it public. God put the Spirit on Peter, Moses, David to write his words down. So no, God didn't have an actual pen to write, but he did it by using men.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you said you don't believe in that. There's no magical parts of the Bible, right? Everything is of the Most High, right? And us going into slavery, prophecy of the Most High. So it would make sense to come back to the power that afflicted you, right? Give me Jeremiah chapter 3, right? Jeremiah 5 and 3.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse number 3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved.
But they have what?
But they have not grieved.
We've been stricken by the Most High God. We read it in the Bible, but we're still not grieving. We're not upset about it, right? Our people still following the ways of this world as if everything's okay. Read on.
Thou hast consumed them.
That was what?
Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction.
The Lord said we're being consumed, and we still don't take correction. You know what's one of the tips or attributes of us that God calls us? Stiff-necked, hard-hearted,
Right.
obstinate, rebellious.
In the Bible?
Yes, all in the Bible.
It says hard-headed, stiff-necked.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Bible.
In the Bible, hard-hearted.
Okay. You said it?
Hard-hearted.
Not hard-headed.
No, not hard-headed. Stiff-necked, hard-hearted, obstinate. Meaning our people are proud and against the Bible. Like now. Do you want to keep the command of God?
No.
So you don't want to follow no commandments?
I follow rules and I follow laws.
What? The laws of God?
The laws on this country that I live in, that I've embodied in this country.
So you rather follow the laws of your oppressor and not the laws of God.
I mean, you say God's punishing us, so then I follow His punishment.
Hold on, you accept His punishment, but that doesn't mean that you don't follow God's laws.
Should I follow His laws and what He's telling us to do?
Yes, you should follow God's laws.
Or should I follow the rules of what the white man is telling me?
Go ahead, bring it
So-called
up.
white man.
You're not.
Right, he's not being sincere. But it would make sense if God is punishing us for breaking his law. If we're in the punishment now,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be smart to start keeping the law so the punishment could end?
Yeah. So are you keeping the laws?
Yes, we're trying to get you to keep the law.
Right.
Is your punishment over?
Give me the book of. You know what? Because there's a set amount of Israelites that are going to come back and keep the laws.
You do not just say, if you fulfill His commandments.
All right.
then
Well, give me
you'll be-
2 Peter. Give me
that?
Proverbs 23 and 9.
Yeah.
You're not being. We tried to deal with you. Right? We tried to deal with you. You don't want to receive the words of life. You just want to follow the ways of your own heart and your own devices. So you gotta take them cat ears out.
And that tail off.
Right? And that tail. You gotta man up.
Like that stuff.
You gotta man up. You gotta be a man of the Lord.
What's your account? What do
You
you
gotta
want?
be a man of the Lord.
Excuse me.
Where's your father at?
Excuse me.
Hey
your
man,
account? What do
come
you
on,
want?
man.
Don't touch me.
Okay,
Come on,
what do
man.
you want?
You getting emotional.
I'm not emotional.
You getting emotional. You
He
put
was
your hands
respond-
on. You put your hands on the
I
brother.
was tapping.
Yeah, but you aggressive.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. What are you streaming on?
Let's continue the word to the
You
Lord.
want Proverbs 23 now?
Yeah, read that. Read.
Proverbs chapter 23 and verse number 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool
You gotta cut that tail off, man.
and man up.
Damn shame, huh? That's a damn shame, huh?
Esau got them wrapped
No,
around
they're
his finger.
done.
They're
They're
gone.
toast. They finished, man. Cooked. Don't you say cooked nowadays, man? Cooked. Especially the ghillie suit demon. Right? And we couldn't even see his face. We couldn't even make eye contact with him, huh? We had no idea what that was. The
Crazy thing about it, he probably come past here all day, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that out. Bring that out.
Speak not in the ears of a fool.
The Lord say,
Speak not in the ears of a fool.
So we tried, man. Right? You can't say we didn't put the effort and righteous that brother back to the Most High.
Right.
But you have verses like this for a reason, huh? Speak not in the ears of the fool. Give me Revelation 22:11, and the brother can my pass.
For he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
That's right. Give me Revelation 22:11.
It's the book
Give me
of
John
Revelation,
12:28.
chapter 22 and verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Yeah, the brother that did happen. He said, "Why don't you want to repent?" And all hell broke loose with the lights.
Right.
He wanted to walk in darkness. So the Lord had the darkness manifest. And it's only light right here, man. I mean, you got light down there, but that's not really light. That's Lucifer's light.
Right.
He always gonna have light, huh? The Lord said there are 2 and 2 double one to another, huh? He said, look upon all the works of the Most High.
Right.
Revelation 22:11.
Revelation 22 verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust
No,
still.
we can change it.
Let him be unjust still.
Let's keep breaking it down.
Let him just still.
If you're unjust, it's gonna get to the point we gotta let you be unjust, huh? Read on.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right?
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
So you can't change everybody, man. You can't change the righteous, and you can't change the wicked, man. The man that's righteous, let him be righteous still, man. Right? The man that's wicked, the Lord said, if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. At 1 Corinthians, the 14th chapter, the Lord said in Titus, give me one more real quick, Titus 3 and read 10. Right? The Lord said after the first and second admonition, reject. Right? And we gave that brother 7 admonitions, man.
Titus 3 verse 10. A man that is inheriting after the first and second
So
admonition.
the 5th and the 9th.
First and second admonition.
The Lord ain't playing, man. You got once, you got twice, man. After that, if they don't, you have precepts about dusting the your damn shoes, man.
Right.
Read on.
Reject, knowing that he that is such is and sinneth, being condemned of himself.
Being condemned of himself, man. So everybody's not going to get it. You can't force somebody to get the truth. You can't handcuff them beat him upside the head, slap him with the precepts, man. Take flashcards to him, highlight their forehead after you write on it when they sleep, man. When they sleep, right? They wake up and they damn handcuffed and they in the trunk and you drop them off at the school, man. Right? They're not going to get it like that, man.
Right.
Certain people, they're not going to make it. The Lord said, there'll be many created, but few are going to be saved, man. A few good men are going to make it out of here. Right? All homosexuals are going to be destroyed, man.
Right.
Like Jayla, his name probably Jayla. Probably J Money or something like that, man. So his father probably grew up calling him damn J Money when he was walking around or something, man. J Dog or something, man. Now he's Jayla. With pink hair, cat ears, and a damn tail on Halloween.
Madness.
He went from J Dog to Jayla. Probably had a training bra on, man. And we don't know how that tail was tucked in. Give me Revelation 18 to 21. Right? Give me Revelation 18 to 21. Right, bring that up.
Revelation 18.
It's a strange lad, man. He said we're waxing. So how thou waxing old in a strange lad, man? You got men with tails. I thank the Most High Nehemiah not here, man.
Man.
Nehemiah broke through, man. Ezra would have plucked his beard out, man. He would have plucked our beards out.
Right. See that?
Said we're not doing enough, man.
Right.
John the Baptist would have got physical, man.
Right.
Imagine holding camp with John the Baptist, Nehemiah, Elijah, Elisha, Ezra, you know?
Right.
Hey, man, that'd be a hell of a camp, man.
Right.
It'd be crazy, man.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, Judas Maccabees, Joshua, you know? Hey, don't man. I'm whole post up there, bro. Baba Kashab.
Right.
You forget one precept. You ain't quick on the sword.
Right. Right.
It ain't in the Hebrew.
You ain't put the right inflection.
Yeah, the right inflection, man, is going down. Right, bring that out, King.
Revelation
Genesis
chapter 18 and verse 21. And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it in the sea, saying, thus with violence.
Thus with hugs.
Thus with violence.
Thus with Jalen.
Thus with violence.
Thus with Trump.
Thus with violence.
Read.
Shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
That's right. Give me Genesis 49 and 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
Stay at home.
Gather yourselves together.
Individually.
Gather yourselves together.
Do your own thing.
Gather yourselves together.
Read.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
You living in the last days, man. You're living in the end of the world, man. If you repent, stop celebrating Halloween, being a demon, and walking in darkness, you will be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Shah. Straight up and down, man. Time is running out, man. The Most High's cutting all your benefits. You got Venezuela about to get attacked. You got hypersonic missiles. You got the Poseidon torpedo. All types of damn wars on the earth, man.
Right.
And Jake's still lollygagging, man.
Right.
So you're still arguing who wrote that book. In 2025, in the age of AI, ChatGPT, Grok, and all this wisdom, you're still saying who wrote that book, man. If you're still asking that, you deserve to ask that. Right. Give me John 12 and 28.
It's the book of St. John, verse 28. Father, glorify thy name.
What y'all should say?
Father, glorify thy name.
What the King of Kings say?
Father, glorify thy name.
What the Prince of Life say?
Father, glorify thy name.
Read.
Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I both glorified it and will glorify it again.
And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. Woman like Yahushai. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala. Shalom. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
All praise to the Most High. Y'all brothers got to maintain the words of God, brothers. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 13. All right, give me 2 Corinthians 13. Start at 4.
Bring it out.
Corinthians
13 verse 4.
13 and 4, and it reads, For thou was crucified through weakness, yet he liveth by the power of the Most High. For we also are weak in him, but we shall live with him.
But we shall what?
Live with him.
Read.
By the power of Yahweh.
By the power of the Most High. Yahweh Shah has given us, the mercy to be able to come back to the Heavenly Father. Right? We got to do that with clean hands, man. We can't do that with a double mind and a double heart and a double. Give me 1 Peter chapter 4. Right? Start at verse number 14. Read on from there.
Hold on. but we shall live with him by the power of Yahweh toward you. Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith yourselves.
Right, prove your own selves. That goes for everybody, man. I was meditating on that lamb through the Spirit, how we don't deserve to be teaching, man. We don't deserve anything. And the little speckle, the little spot, the little blemish we have, you understand, found in us could be worthy of death in the eyes of the Most High. So we could wash ourselves ever so clean, and the Lord could still plunge us in the ditch. Right, read that?
Come. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shamash is in you, except you be reprobate.
Right, except you be reprobate. Right, give me the book of Job, right, chapter 6, and verse number 20. Bring that up.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 14. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach,
If you be reproached for the name of the Lord,
happy are ye,
right,
for the spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you.
read.
On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. None of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evil.
Right, so you're going to have to suffer in this truth, whether you're suffering in righteousness or whether you're suffering in wickedness, man. Every man is going to have to go through something. And don't let a man suffer as an evildoer, a murderer, a thief, a talebearer, drunkard. You get jammed up in a car accident, man. Drink some poison. Or you get overthrown and get jumped, man. Get killed, get stabbed, get robbed. Anything can happen to you. Read.
Or is a busybody in other men's matters.
Right?
Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed.
See, when it says suffer as a Christian, the Christians were getting persecuted, man. The Christians were getting killed. So if you suffer in this, make it worth your while, man. Don't suffer for a gain. Don't suffer for this world. A lot of they waking up and they 30 years at the job with a bad back, man. They 30 years at the job. You know, you're suffering in this world, building up the society, but you're not suffering the Lord. It feels good when it's wintertime and you got a strep throat because you eat your man. It feels good when you suffer and your back hurt for the Lord, man. And you made your body a living sacrifice. All for the name of Yahweh. Right, read?
But let him glorify God on this behalf, for the time is come that judgment begin at the house of God.
See, the time has come where judgment is going to start resting on the house of God, man. The house of God really started the elders all the way down. Hold that, King. Go to the book of Isaiah 3 and 14. Isaiah 3 and 14. You got it. Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 14. When that judgment start to rest, right, it's going to trickle down and it's really going to start hitting brothers. Bring that up.
Isaiah 3 and 14 in the reads, the Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people.
With the ancients of his people. Brothers that know this truth. Brothers that have been in the truth for years. Brothers that know they right from wrong. They kept 14 Passovers, man. Brothers we know how to break down the laws, the statutes, and the commandments and prophecies. Read.
Come. And the princes thereof.
And the princes thereof are going to get judged. So all the brothers that want to be mighty, they want to be strong, they want to be teachers, the Most High is going to start Israel, man. You can already see it from certain diverse brothers. They're not in Israel no more. They're not Mayos no more. A lot of elders may have fell away. But this truth is only for the elect. But once brothers start to realize that, stop sneaking in unawares for fame, women, lust, and all type of manner of evilness, you really see how clean the Most High is, man. And how dirty you actually are. Who are we, how filthy we are, to tread the Lord's courts, man, and come before him, to even serve him, man. Right, you know? Huh?
For ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor.
See, what's the vineyard of Israel? You've eaten it up, meaning you've stolen riches, you've gotten money, you have gotten accolades, you have gotten women. You have hoarded up your own flowers, as they say. You know, I'm going to give you your flowers right now. Man, we don't deserve anything, man. We don't deserve flowers. We don't deserve anything being in this corruptible body with this corruptible mind and a double-minded mind at that, man. We don't deserve anything but the mercy of Yahweh. And if we get anything more, give me the book of Luke, chapter 7, verse 10, man. We're all unworthy. Right, give me the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 10.
Oh. Luke 17 and 10 in the read. So likewise ye, we shall have done all those things.
When you have done all those things. Y'all got a minute to hear the words of the Lord? All praise to the Most High. How y'all feeling tonight? To the Most High. Y'all here worshiping Halloween? What you guys out here doing?
I'm just getting candy.
Getting candy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you something. Give me the book of Isaiah. Matter of fact, give me Psalms chapter 62 and verse. I want to show you something in the Bible. You believe in God? All right, give me the book of Exodus chapter 23 and verse 10. Bring it up.
Psalm 62 and verse 10 reads, trust not in oppression.
The Lord said, trust not in oppression. And when you think of oppression, what do you think about?
Pressure.
Oppression. Like when somebody's oppressing you, locking you up, throwing away the key, making it hard for you. God said, don't trust in a life where it's giving you oppression. So even though they give you rewards, different things like Christmas, Halloween, New Year, Easter, they give you certain things for you to not feel oppressed. But don't trust in the same society that's giving you this when they're also giving you oppression. That's what God is saying.
Come on. Trust not in oppression and robbery.
Don't become vain, meaning foolish, in being robbed. A lot of people don't know they're being robbed. And what are we being robbed from? Think about it. What are we being robbed from in this? Our nationality, our language, freedom. What else, brother? Citizenship. She on fire. Don't let her. Come on, brother. Don't let her show you up. Rights. She's on fire. Give me one, brother. What we being robbed from? There ain't no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer, King. Just think about it. How do we live? What do we deal with? What is taken from our children? Everything you could really think about. God is saying, don't be foolish and vain and being robbed. How much don't we have as a people? So when we trust in this society, in this world, and we start to keep certain days, or bring that out, King.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 10.
Start at 8.
Verse 8. And thou shalt take no gift.
What the Lord say?
And thou shalt take no gift.
What does it mean, thou shalt not take notes? What are the gifts you think he's saying you can't take? Think about it.
For the gift blindeth the wise.
Life is going to blind you. You know what that gift is in America? Halloween. Because now all of the kids, all of the grown-ups, all of the people that are having fun, they're forgetting that they're slaves in America. They're forgetting why the Most High even has us in this land. They're forgetting how poor we are, how distraught we are as a nation. They're forgetting all of their morals and their understandings. God said, if you take a gift, it's going to blind your heart. If you beat up a woman and then you give them a gift, they may prone to forgive you. And we're taking gifts in America. What are the gifts we're taking in America? Now we're NFL players. That's a gift that was given to us in the NBA. Right? We're all type of having jobs. Right? We have Christmas, Halloween. We're taking all these gifts from the so-called white man and not realizing that he has brought us here as slaves, man. Now, I know y'all look kind of young. What y'all like, 11, 12? 14? Okay, almost out. Right, nevertheless, these are the things that we can't forget of history. And he is giving you something. So if the same man that raped, robbed, and murdered you, just because you gives you a wage, do you think that's still fair? Don't you think we deserve more than that? What do you think we deserve as a people?
Our own rights, we can free to do anything. We don't have to get kicked out for just saying. We don't have to get kicked out just for having our color of blackness. And we can do things freely, not just saying, oh, you're black, you can only do that.
Okay.
You can't go in this restaurant because you're black or something.
Okay, what you said, bro? Give us some more freedom, right? Now, why do we have to get more freedom? Think about what you just said. I'm not saying you're wrong necessarily, but the way we think is we just asking him, give us this, give us freedom, give us freedom. Why are we even having that mentality? The mentality we have is from slavery. You probably haven't even witnessed the amount of atrocities and wickedness and segregation and things that certain elders have went through. But you still have the mind to say we need freedom. Don't you know we had our own land in the ancient world?
Yes.
You know what language? It wasn't English.
I don't know.
All right, what you say, brother? Ain't no wrong answer. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 43 and verse 2.
What about Greek?
No. It's kind of close, though. In the New Testament, it was Greek. Give me the Psalms, chapter 74 and start at verse number 7, right? Now, we speak the Hebrew. Now, we spoke English all because of what? It was beaten into us. Now, the reason we're going over this because this ties into the Bible. We're not just going over history and out of nowhere. the Bible speaks of these things. We're about to read it. Bring it up. 43. Yeah.
Come.
43 in verse 2.
Psalms 43, 2, and it reads, for thou art the most high of strength,
Right?
why dost thou cast me off?
See, why do we feel like we're casted off? Why do we feel like slaves, the bottom of the barrel? Like we're always asking for rights? Why are we always getting kicked out of, like the sister said? You know?
Why go I mourning because of the oppression
Why
of
do
the
I
enemy?
go the mourning? When you mourn, you're languish, you're tired, you're crying.
Right.
This is in the Bible. Why am I going all the day mourning? Who goes all the day? Wake up, guess what? The bus drives past, splashes them, man. Like a movie. Oh, I'm about to have a bad day. They walk 20 miles to work. Then they get there, they get written up at work. Right? They almost losing their job. They always have a life laden with sorrow. People has a life laden with sorrows. Every single time they turn around, something just not. What people you think that is? You think it's the Chinese man?
Black people.
So-called black people. What you say, brother? You think the Hawaiian man just is hula hooping as we speak and he's going and laden with iniquities and problems, sorrows? What people you think deal with that? All right, well, I'm gonna help you out. Read on.
Mourning because of the oppression.
Mourning because of oppression. Now, what is oppression, brother? Can a brother look up so we can get a perfect definition of oppression? Y'all may not have heard that before. It might be a little bit, before your time, but we're going to dig it up and go into what oppression is, right? It speaks heavily about oppression. Right, let's read.
This is oppression, right? It says cruel or unjust use
Cruel or unjust use
of power or
of
authority.
power of authority. Who uses that and authority cruelly, man? Who gets shot down in the streets? No trial, no date, no justice, no help, nothing for the family. Somebody get locked up, sentenced to 40 years. No. What people deal with those things? So-called black. What do you say, brother? Is it the Chinese man? Is it the East Indian man? You said the so-called African man. Right, read on.
Down, violence, oppression.
Pressing down. Let's hear what it just said. Pressing down. Who had a knee on our back in the streets? The police. When you think of oppression, I'm not thinking about the East Indian man. I'm not thinking about the I'm not thinking about the so-called white man. I'm not thinking about no other nation but that have been oppressed. Right, we don't?
Figuratively, crush, put down, subdue, prosecute relentlessly.
That happened in slavery. So read on from there.
Huh. Mourning because of the oppression of the enemy.
Right?
Oh, send out thy light and thy
send
truth.
out thy light. Meaning these people are such in the dark that they need some type of hope. Send light. What do you think the light would be? That's a great answer. Right? That's a great answer. Right? But his real name in the Hebrew, because we speak in English, is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. That's literally his name in our language. See, it's translated to Greek and get to the English and it's read Jesus. Right? What's your name, sister? Ariana. Now, if they say that in Chinese, that's not your name. Ariana. They can't change it by their language because they're changing your name. They've changed the Lord's name through translations, but in our language, his name is Yahweh Shai. Can you say that, brother? Can you take your hood off and you say it? Yahweh Shai. There you go, brother. Right.
Oh, send out thy light and thy truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me unto thy holy hill, into thy. Then will I go into the altar of the Most High.
The rest right there. Bring that up.
Psalms chapter 4 and verse 7. They have cast fire into thy sanctuary.
When it means they cast fire into thy sanctuaries, meaning they've burned down our temples. They've ravished up our holy places. Now, we're not from America. We think we're from Chicago, right? New York, Florida. We're from all these Negro states, man. What do you think we come back? Where do you think we went and where we're from? We're not from America. We got, you say Africa. What do you say, sister?
I'm gonna say since ancient Greek is like, I'm gonna say Egypt.
Okay, Egypt and Africa. Well, we're from the land of Israel because we're the Israelites. God's chosen people are the Israelites. So-called black women and black men are Israelites and Hispanics and Native Americans, according to the Bible. Now the Lord said, read that again.
They have cast fire into thy sanctuary.
What I'm reading is show you how they broke us down. They literally, we had temples, we had thrones, we had cisterns, we had land. They took fire, meaning in war, and they broke down our temples and our altars. Read.
They have defiled by casting down the dwelling place of thy name.
The what?
The dwelling place of thy name.
Are we in America?
Dwelling place of thy name.
They've cast down the dwelling place of thy name. Meaning the name of the Lord wasn't placed in America. The name of the Lord was in ancient damn Egypt. The name of the Lord wasn't placed anywhere in South America. The name of the Lord was placed in Israel. And they've cast that down. So when you think of Israel now, you think of the so-called white man. You think of the Jewish man, right? You think of, what else you think of? Maybe the temple, the mosque. You think these different things, but they've cast down what actually used to be there in the name of the Lord. Right, we don't?
The dwelling place of thy name to the ground. They said
in their hearts,
let us destroy them together.
Let us destroy together. Weren't we destroyed as a people? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. What's your nationality? What's your race? We say a color. What's stronger than a color? I know y'all young, but old enough to understand you're stronger than a color. Right? A color isn't a nationality, nor isn't it a language. Right, so the Lord said, read that again.
They said, let us
so these are what the enemy said, the so-called white man. People that come, they said in their heart, read,
let us destroy them.
I want to destroy them. I want to break down the strongest man on the earth, the strongest woman on earth. I want to make them, I want to put their memory in the dust. Read.
Together, they have burned up all the synagogues of God in the land.
We used to have churches. We don't have anything anymore. Read on.
We see not our signs.
See, we don't see our signs anymore. What are the signs we see now? B&T Bank, Wells Fargo, Stoplight. Bro, what signs do we see in America? Damn, Fat Burger and Bubblegum Shrimp. Bro, we used to have signs, right? Meaning a way to go. Avenue by a seer, a prophet. Right, read on.
There is no man. There is no more any prophet.
Now, who's our leader in Israel right now? Who are the men rising up to lead the nation? Who is the leaders of the race? What would you say?
Oh, as the black race?
Yeah. You think white race, you think about Donald Trump. You think about the Chinese race, Xi Jinping. You think about, certain men in East India. Everybody has a representation of their leader, of their nation. I'm saying for us, who can you think about?
Barack Obama? I mean,
Right.
he wasn't really.
Right, he's not a leader of our nation. It's not a bad, you trying, that's okay. What you say?
Brandon Scott, that's my, I don't know.
See how long it take us to think about it? What should that tell you about our people? Read that again.
It says, we see not our signs. There is no more any prophet.
So we got thousands of them.
There is no more any prophet.
You know what a prophet for in the ancient world? For a vision, for a path, for direction. Oh, you would come and inquire from this brother, and he would tell me the way I ought to go. Of the Lord. See, right now we have no direction of our people. We're coming back into a nation. We're coming back to who we are as the Israelites, God's chosen people. So this is showing you all throughout the scriptures how God is saying that this people has been oppressed. This people have been destroyed and broken down. Read on this a little bit more now.
Neither is there any among us, any that knoweth how long.
Nobody knows how long we're going to be oppressed. Do you know how long? Does anybody know? Can anybody profess and say, okay, well, 18 more months, and then we'll all be free? Dealing with the same things over and over and over. How long we've been dealing with segregation? How long we've been dealing with unjust dealings? How long we've been poor? Nobody knows how long. Chinese man, he may lose his job and he may get another job. But a so-called black and a black woman, they don't know how long they're going to be laden with these sorrows and things that trouble. Right? Now, this is the life of an Israelite. I'm going to do curses, maybe 3, in the Bible. And I want you to tell me who this is according to the right? Because I know it's getting late and it's cold. But I'm going to get y'all 3 real fast. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse, so that's 66.
Deuteronomy 28 and 66.
Now, the book of Deuteronomy was written to the Israelites. Now, the Israelites, again, are God's chosen people. But I want you to tell me who they are. Let's read it.
Deuteronomy 28:66, and it reads, and thy life shall hang in doubt.
Thy don't hang in doubt. Who always has anxiety, depression? It's hard to pay bills. Your life's hanging in doubt. They're getting chased by the police. They don't know if they're gonna make it home safe, man. You think the white man jogging is worrying about making it home safe? You can be honest. You think he's worrying about it, just speak. You know, it's okay. Last time I checked, it's dark out here. It's getting late. I don't know about y'all, but anything can happen to y'all at any given second. You could run into some beef, God forbid. You know, people could try to harm y'all. But predominantly that's done against our own people. You see, he's man, not that he's not your enemy, but he's minding his business. He's walking, right? He's going in and out of a garage or a store, whatever the case may be. But your life shall hang out. Read.
Thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
Right?
And shall have none assurance of thy life.
Right, meaning what? When you were in slavery, you had no assurance of your life. You didn't know whether you died the next day or not. You heard screams, yells, torments. You know, different things will arise, and you don't know whether you were going to suffer a famine, if you were going to get raped to death, if you were going to get whooped to death, or, you know, whether he was just going to kill you because he saw you eyeing his woman, right? Or any type of plague that happens in this world, as it is today with the police, right? Our life hangs in doubt. Read on.
In the morning, thou shalt say, will God even...
Jump to verse 64.
Verse 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
The Lord shall scatter thee among all people. Now, how will we scatter? You see what this is right here? You see what this is right here? It's a ship. God said we were scattered. So when you scatter somebody, then you put them in all diverse places. Now you say, actually, you know, what's the homeland of the so-called black man? We're all the way in Jamaica. We're in Hades. We're in South America. We're all in North America. We're in Africa. We're all throughout the world because we've been scattered in slave ships. Give me the book of Ezekiel, chapter 11 and verse 16. Ezekiel chapter 11 and verse number 16.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 11 and verse number 16, and it reads, therefore say thus, saith the Lord God, although I have cast them far off.
See, the Lord casted us far off. Meaning at a certain time, he kind of turned his back to us, man. You know why he turned his back on us and why we went through slavery? Take a wild guess. That we weren't smart enough, you know, they just had guns and we didn't. Then they outwitted us, they outsmarted us. Why do you think such a genocide and so many thousands and millions of people got come? Had to be stronger than something carnal. Why do you think that happened? Ain't no wrong answers.
I'm gonna take a hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna think. I say because he was dealing with the same thing. Because I used to go to Bible study, and they used to say that he was on earth as we was living, and no, never mind.
That's all right, sister. Read it.
It says, I have cast them far off.
He have casted us far off.
Among the heathen.
Now the heathen are the other nations. So-called white man, the Chinese man, the East Indian man. He have scattered us in all these places. Read.
And although I have scattered them.
Although he has scattered us.
Among the countries. Yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. Therefore say, saith the Lord God, I will even gather you from the people.
I will what?
I will even gather you from the people.
Why is he going to gather us? Because he's going to take us back to our homeland. Why do we have to be gathered in the Bible if America's your home? We're supposed to make you relax. Why is God prophesying that he's had to take you out of America, man? He's to take you out of America. And America is nothing but evil, oppression, and wickedness. You think we want to see, you know, police controlling us? That make you feel like a dog. You go on your dog outside to make sure he's still there, or you train him, or you put a collar on him the same way they put cuffs on you, and they yank you around the same way you would do cattle, man. Read that.
And assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land.
And I will what?
And I will give you the land.
And I'm going to give you the land. Let's see who was listening. What's that land?
Of Israel.
The spirit hopped on the brother. Right? What's the land?
Of Israel.
of Israel. That's the land through the Spirit, right? Because we're the what? Who are we? Israelites. Israelites. We're the Israelites. Right. Now we're gonna read you another curse. Right. Let's jump to verse 60.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right now, Egypt means bondage, means slavery. You know what we were doing in ancient Egypt?
We was
When Moses had to appear before Pharaoh, people go. Now, in order to be let go, you had to be what? Cuffed. That's a polite way to say it. Chains. What are that? Chains, cuffs,
ropes, because they had ropes back then.
slavery, bondage. Exactly. That's great answers. The Lord said, read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, in ancient Egypt, we were slaves. We were bondmen. We were tied up in straits. Now, if God bring you into Egypt again, if the first Egypt was slavery, what do you think the second Egypt? Now, the first Egypt was slavery. We literally was breaking our backs. We were carrying straw. We were carrying brick. We had slime and mortar, right? We made all of the pyramids. Now, all of that was done in ancient Egypt. Now, if God said that's the first Egypt, I'm going to bring you into another Egypt. Now, if the first condition was slavery, what do you think that next condition of slavery was? Spirit hopping on everybody. What do you think that next condition would be? Ain't no wrong answers. It's against sister. Let's clap it up for this.
Right.
She on fire. You too, King.
Right.
You on fire too. All right, bring that up. Read it.
Shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now I'm gonna bring you into Egypt again, but let's see how we get
Egypt again with ships.
with ships. Now, whoever in history of the world has ever been brought into slavery with ships? Ships. What people? Take a wild guess. What people have been brought into slavery with ships?
Black.
So-called black people. Now, God isn't talking to the black man and black woman. You know who he's talking to?
The Israelites.
The Israelites.
That's right, that's right.
So if those things happen to the Israelites, then, I mean, eliminate Negro, nigger, African American, and all these other words, what must we be according to the Bible? If God is talking to the Israelites, who are we then? You said what? Native what? Native Americans. Okay. What do you say? Now that's the cars real fast, right? So you just said God is talking to the Israelites, and the Israelites went through slavery, right? Israelites life hanging down. The Israelites are oppressed, right? The Israelites catch all this hell, right? And no does, and we kind of, you know, through process of elimination, taking all these other names. So if the Israelites dealing with that, why would we be coming out here teaching about any other thing when you look at all these brothers if we're not the what? Who are we?
The Israelites.
We're the Israelites.
That's
right. We're the Israelites. Right. Native Americans are Israelites too, right? And we come from, you know, different tribes. So that wasn't a wrong answer, brother, but God called us the Israelites. So don't ever forget that part, right? You may say, well, you know, at a job interview, I'm Native American. You may say I'm a black man, or you may say certain things, but God called us the Israelites. So you have a God-given nationality, right? Right, now I'm gonna give y'all 3 commandments, because it's getting late, right? 3 commandments, real fast, all right? Now for you, sister, go to Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5.
Deuteronomy 22 and 5, and it
Now
reads.
before we read this, y'all love the Lord? Love the Lord. So if you love the Lord, you'll be obedient unto the Lord, right? Meaning you'll keep commandments of God. Because you can't love somebody and not keep the bond and relationship by respect and integrity. You know, I can't be robbing brothers if I love brothers. Brothers can't be robbing me. You can't rob God and disrespect the Lord by your actions and deeds if you truly love the Lord, right? Let's find out. Read it.
Deuteronomy 22 and 5, and it reads, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right, so, I mean, a lot of people in this world, they swap dress. You got a lot of sodomy. You got a lot of fornication, adultery, wickedness, lasciviousness amongst, you know, the inhabitants of the world. God is saying that a man can't put on a dress. Does that make you mad? It makes you mad that a man is not supposed to put on a dress? So every brother had on a dress, and God said not to, you would be mad at that.
You wouldn't be mad at God.
Hold on, you being confused, brother. God is saying that a man should not have on a dress. I can't hear you. You're not mad. All right, just making sure. I'm about to grab you by that J, brother.
Right.
And pay you. Right, read that.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to man.
See, the same way it would be disrespectful, unhonorable, and wicked for a man to have on a dress. Who have on a dress? Tyler Perry. Y'all know about Tyler Perry? Y'all seen his movies?
Oh,
Madea. Yeah, Madea. Right? How do you, would you invite him over with that costume on? How uncomfortable is it for a grown man to have on a dress, pitching his voice up with lipstick on? What if your father did that? And he came home and his dress was blowing in the wind. He had lipstick on. How would you feel about that? Your father.
I would feel like disappointed and and feel like, oh, I'm gonna feel like I disowned them because that's making me feel very uncomfortable.
Exactly. He got a purse on.
Right,
And all
you're a
that.
grown
What about
man.
you, brother? What if your father came home with a purse and lipstick, right, and a dress?
I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Be embarrassed.
Yeah, what's that?
So the same way, it's literally the opposite with women. Women dress, man. Women have to dress in order, but not just in order, but it's a proper way for a woman to dress. Right, let's go to 1 Timothy 2, verse number 9. Let's find out.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse number 9. Like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or clothes.
So God said that women are supposed to dress modestly. You know what modestly means?
Wait, supposed to or supposed not to?
You're supposed to dress modest.
Oh, like I'm not gonna say fancy, but I'm gonna say formal, like dresses,
Dresses.
stockings or dresses.
On fire. On fire. See that? Fire. Fire. Right, read that again.
In like manner also.
That's your sister? Y'all friends?
Couple.
Y'all couple?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to talk about that too.
Alright.
So yeah, 12 years old? 13?
14.
14?
14.
14?
Turn 15 next month.
Turn 15 next month.
15.
You gotta say that with his chest out. Turn 15 next month. I hear you. Bring that up.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Meaning what? You have to cover yourself up. That's what God will want. But not just cover yourself up, like you just said, eloquent, with dresses and skirts. Your young sister, she got on a dress. The sisters, they have on dresses. And that's how God would want our women covered up and modest when they shape and not being all outside. Right? You know?
In modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
Right, see, give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, and start at verse number 10. And give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, and verse 27. Right, hold on. Let me get this real fast. Now, you may say, well, I'm young, you know, God. A lot of people think that the Most High is not going to judge children. The Lord's going to judge everybody. Doesn't matter how young you are. And see, a lot of people think, well, oh, he's just an 8-year-old. He just set the house on fire. He's just preteen. He doesn't know any evil. Right, bring that up.
Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 27, and it reads, and being but one.
See, this is wisdom. Wisdom is but one, meaning she's not everywhere to everybody. She's one spirit. She's shamefaced. She's submissive. When you come into wisdom, you know exactly what you're coming to get. Right, read on.
And being but one, she can do all things.
She can do all things.
And remaining in herself.
She remains in herself, and she doesn't change. God doesn't change. Yahweh Shai doesn't change. Right, wisdom doesn't change. It's not like you're going to read scriptures one day and now it's talking about Egyptology. We read the scriptures, it's changing. She's but one. Right, read on.
She makes all things new.
She makes all things new. What are those things that are made new? Your mind, your actions, how you dress. If you're in wisdom, all things are going to be made brand new. Right, read on.
And in all ages.
No, in just old men.
And in all ages.
us.
And in all ages.
And in all ages.
Entering into holy souls.
So wisdom can enter into you right now, into all ages. 5 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old. Think that, I gotta live my life, I'm young and, I'll have time and, God will understand. No, wisdom is ready to enter into you right now. But you have to accept the understanding of the Most High to sup with it, resonate in your soul. So I'm gonna show you something, bring that up.
Proverbs chapter 20, 10. Diverse weights and diverse measures. Both of them are alike abomination to the Lord.
Right?
Even a child is known by his doings.
Even a child is known by their doings. Meaning if you see something done in a household, y'all both got parents, right? So if your mother or your father see you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, they'll say, you know what? X, Y, Z, they'll put forth a judgment. They may take your phone, they may kind of jack you up, they may tell you can't go outside. There's gonna be repercussions, correct? Even a child is known in his doings.
Whether his work be pure and whether it be right.
So the Lord is saying even a child is going to be judged. And look whether your works are good and pure or right, or whether they're not. So at this age is a very important, pivotal part. You got to start growing, right? Because who y'all adapt yourselves with, entangle yourselves with. Give me the book of Sirach, 18 verse 23. It's who you're going to become. So right now, a lot of people, they hang around people, that say skateboard. By the time they 18, they all at the park doing flips, man. They in tournaments. A lot of people, they into painters. They're on the football team. Now, by the time they're 18, they're trying to go to college. Wherever at this age you associate yourself with who you're molding your character to be. Bring that up.
So verse 13 and 23, and it reads, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
So like you start at 16.
Come on. Verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind.
Right, all flesh is going to consort into its kind. Do you see a pigeon walking with a lion? You ever seen a pigeon that flies in the same walking with the lion like this? Or the penguin with the dog? You ever seen a lion with a squirrel? No. Right? You ever seen a seal with a monkey? No. Right, read that again.
All flesh consorteth according to.
So you see a pigeon, what is it going to be right next to? A pigeon. Right, you see a falcon, he's going to be next to another falcon. You see an eagle, right? You see a pairs together. Meaning in the spirit, God is saying, whoever you associate yourself with is who you are. So if you're always around people that smoke weed, guess what you are? A weed head. If you have people that celebrate Halloween and break God's laws, then what? That will represent you. So really look at your circle and see how they reflect you. Because when I look at these brothers, humbly speaking, I feel like I see a good reflection of who I'm trying to become. In the same way, you got to look at your circle. You see people that are breaking God's laws, they skipping school, they hating their parents, they're bad examples. What do you think that means with you? Say it again?
A bad person also.
Right, you'll become that same thing. You are that same thing. You know?
Come on. And a man will cleave to his light.
A man's going to cleave to things he likes. People that love sports are always in the bars, always at the games, got the styrofoam hat with the beer, and they always got the big fat chair and they watching the game. Right? People that like to get drunk, always with the drunkards. Right? People that want to keep God's commandments are always with who? People that want to keep God's commandments. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 24, and start at verse number 5. Right? Now, y'all young, right, to be with the couple. I'm going to touch on that real fast. I bring it up.
Psalms chapter 24 and verse 5. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord and his righteousness from the God of his salvation.
Right?
This is the generation.
No, it's not no generation.
This is the generation.
Man, you have to wait. You don't have to wait no longer. This is the generation, man. See, this place is almost over. God is saying right now, this is the generation of what?
Of them that seek him.
See, now it's time to seek the Lord. This is the generation. And you're a part of that generation. You're waking up to that generation of those that fear God and start to keep his commandments. Right? Give me the book of 2 Corinthians. Right? Right. Matter of fact, give me 1 Corinthians. Right, chapter 6 and verse 9 first. Give me 2 Corinthians 6 and 15. Bring that up.
1 Corinthians 6 and 9 and it reads, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
So these are a list of people that are not going to receive the kingdom of God. So the first thing it says is what? Read that again.
Neither fornicators.
Right, read it again from the top, King.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
The unrighteous. So if you're unrighteous, anything you do, you're not going to obtain the kingdom of heaven. Stop thinking you got to break some big commandment for you not to receive everlasting life. God says if you're unrighteous, all righteousness is sin. That's in 1 John. Right, read.
Be not deceived.
Be not deceived.
Neither fornicators.
Neither fornicate. You know what a fornicator is?
Yeah.
You said no? You know what a fornicator is? Right? It's an old way of saying, or a woman, right, that goes around committing sexual acts, right, with not being married. Right, y'all understand that?
Yeah.
Right, read on.
Nor idolaters.
No idolaters.
Idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right, give me the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, and start at 23. Start at 20. 1 Samuel 2 and 20.
1 Samuel 2 and 20. And Eli blessed Elkanah.
See, Eli's a priest of God. He's a man of renown. He's a wise man. Eli, right?
Blessed Elkanah and his wife, and said, the Lord give thee seed of this woman for the loan, for the loan which is lent to the Lord. And they went into their own home, and the Lord visited Hannah, so that she conceived and bare 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the child Samuel grew before the Lord. Now Eli was very old.
Eli was old, meaning Eli was a righteous man. He was old, but he didn't make a right decision, right?
And heard all that his son did unto all Israel.
He had heard what his sons had did in all Israel. Now, if your parents had heard that, you know, my daughter is committing fornication, my son is committing fornication, see, a father is hearing about all the wickedness that his son is doing. Right, read on.
And how they lay with the women.
How he did what?
And how they lay with the woman.
They call that wickedness. How he laid with the women. Now, laying with the women is what? Fornication. Right? In order to be laying with a woman, you have to be married. So he heard of all the wickedness his sons was doing, that they was laying with this one, laying with that one. Read.
Lay with the woman that is assembled at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he said unto him, why do ye such things?
No, it's America.
Why do ye such things?
Grow up.
Why do ye such things?
Why do ye such things? Why are you doing stuff like that, man? That's off. It's wicked. Right? Now I know y'all young. You got hormone, what they call it? Hormones. Right? See, I'm out the game with the I'm married, man. I don't even need to know that lingo. So all these brothers up here, they keep the commandments of God. You don't have to worry about certain things. But y'all being young, I know your flesh, you know, is starting to grow up, and you know, y'all maturing. You know, but in the same breath, what's more, your flesh and your urges and your mind, or keeping the commandments of God? Keeping the commandments of God. See, he beat you that time.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he on fire. He took some of the flame. Right, read?
Right.
Come. Do ye such things? For I heard of your evil dealings.
For I heard of your what?
Your evil dealings.
So what does God look at fornication as? Evil what? Evil dealings. Evil. You want to do evil in the sight? That's a question. You want to do evil in the sight of God. Right. So around this age, a lot of people, like they're peer pressuring and pushing people to do stuff. To be on the same accord as other people, to keep up with certain people. Don't fall into peer pressure. You know what peer pressure is? You can pull it up when you can. Definition. Don't fall into temptation and peer pressure. See, people pushing you to smoke. Smoke this, smoke this, smoke this, man. Go here, wear this. Let's find out what peer pressure is.
It says the definition of peer pressure: influence from members of one's peer group.
Right, influence. Right, it may be some people that's go double date. Right, then they basement, they do God knows what, and you'll be pressured to feel like you have to do the same. Right, read on.
It says an overview: peer pressure is the influence from a peer group to conform to their attitudes, views, or behaviors.
Right, are you going to conform it to what other people are doing, or are you going to conform it to the words of God? Right, so my advice and counsel for you guys is if y'all are gonna be a friendship, that's what it should be. And that friendship should be rooted in the commandments of God. And if it's truly sincere, the friendship you have, then it shouldn't take any problem of waiting and patience for it to grow. I don't know any tree that just grew up out of nowhere, unless it was the beginning of time. Right? Meaning you have to water it with patience. Right? Give me the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 40. I'm gonna give y'all two more. This one, and then give me the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Bring that up.
2nd Esdras 8 and 40, and it reads, like as I have spoken now, so shall it come to pass. For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground.
See, the husbandman, he plants, right? He plants a seed here, and he waters it, and he takes care, right? We don't?
And planteth many trees.
He planteth many trees.
And yet the thing that is sown good
is sown in a season. So everything isn't sown when you want it to be sown. See, you may want to grow in this truth to have more knowledge, but it's not the season for it. It may not the season for brothers to be teachers. It may not be the season to graduate high school. They got summer school and, different programs in night school. Everything's sown in a season. You think God is sowing y'all right now to indulge in things that you ought not, that goes against the Bible right now, to be sown? No. But, read.
And yet the thing that is sown good in the season cometh up.
Check this out.
Neither doth all that is planted take root.
So you could plant something and have intentions, but that doesn't mean it's going to take root. And you can't rush marriage. You can't rush a situation either. So you may plant something, but that doesn't mean it's going to take root. Right, we don't?
Even so, it is of them that are sown in the world. They shall not age.
Yeah, it's the hand of the Lord right there. Now, with that being said, how are y'all going to take counsel?
Be friends with God commandments.
I can't hear you.
Be friends with God commandments.
Be friends with God's commandments?
No, what you say? Because I'm confused.
So y'all could be friends, right? And when y'all come together, meaning communicate, it should be rooted in God, right? And a lot of times, y'all can be on the phone and whatever case may be, things get straight off of the course. But y'all foundation should be rooted into God's commandments. That's what I was saying. But what are you going to do, brother? Be honest. Be a man of integrity. You said I'm about to be 15. You're about to be mad too. You got to stand on your word too.
Right.
That's one thing men do. And God respects men that do that. We serving the Lord up here, brother. We're not serving ourselves. The Lord said, thou shalt have no other God. You could be your own God to yourself. You want to keep God's commandments, be patient, or you going to let this world carry you away? I can't hear you. So you going to keep God's commandments, you're going to have to let this world carry you away. So brother said?
Nah.
Sound like whispering to me. You heard him? Right. Said I was 15 real loud. I'm about to be 15. You heard that. You going to keep God's commandments, brother?
We keep God's commandments.
Brother, that's a little better. You gonna keep God's commandments, brother?
I'm gonna keep God's commandments.
Right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So what's the whole conclusion of the Bible? Let's figure this thing out. Read.
Fear God.
We have to fear God. Why do we fear God? What do you think God wants us to fear him? Because when you fear God, you understand his judgments. If you do anything, you have to know that God is to be feared and reverenced, and there will be a judgment placed upon you. Right? You break parents' laws, what's gonna happen, man? That switch gonna come out. That slap gonna come out. Something gonna happen, man. Or you may have a black eye, may get jacked up, or they may take your fresh clothes away and start shopping at Marshalls or something. They may do something to you, cruel, right? God fear him. Why? Because at any given second, right, you could die, something could happen to you, God forbid. So you have to fear the creator of all things. And to have you to move right now, to be safe right now, to get home safe right now. Fear anything can happen to you. Read.
and keep his commandments.
Play around.
And keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. Why?
For this is the whole duty of man.
So the whole duty of man is to fear God and keep his what? Commandments. All praise to the Most High. Who are we according to the Bible? Israelites. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, brother, like what brothers saying, like it says in the scriptures, ain't nothing new under the sun. I'm not going to, one thing I can tell you, the last thing you want to do, if you really care about it, the last thing you want to do is kind of rush things, because the way the word is set up, if you're not having your foundation off the commandments, you go with whatever you feel low is okay at the time. And a lot of peer pressure, when you get to high school, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to get like that. So you don't want to be the reason why she goes up and like, hey, I don't trust dudes. You wasn't ready. You didn't have no foundation on carrying yourself as a man. So later down the road, you don't know how to, be there for them kind of spiritually or teach your things. All the honeymoon phase that I got going on right now, that y'all in each other's face, you get to a point where y'all know each other and it starts to calm down. If you don't have nothing that you set in, it's gonna go to nothing. And you just met somebody that you care about just to hurt them and be another name in a book of a person that did them wrong. It adds up to hurting people down the road that's never gonna trust you in the future. So if I was you, I'm not gonna take your time with it and have a foundation of keeping the commandments, because that's the only thing I learned of how to carry myself as a man.
Yeah, what he means, but take your time is wait until marriage.
Facts.
Take these flyers. Right, we the Israelites, we got all the information on it. Y'all get home safe, it's getting late. I want y'all to get home safe, all right? Nah, you can keep it. All praise the Most High. Shalom, y'all. Peace.
Shalom.
That sister was humble, man. She was on fire. And that brother was, man. Right, the sister was on fire.
Good way to end.
The sister was on fire, man. She got out at least 9 out of 10 questions correct. She was on fire, man. And the brother was on fire. The Lord willing, that flame starts to ignite. When you come into this truth, it's a combustion, man. And you love to see that through the Spirit. Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 30.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise.
Right, and he that winneth souls is wise.
Right.
So, that's what we're trying to do out here, man. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. So the fruit declares the tree, right? And whatever spirit, you're in is going to manifest by your fruit. Your actions, whether you're slothful, right? You're forgetful, you don't know what's going on, you're all dizzy, your mind not right. The fruit is going to always declare that tree. And that's a tree of life, man. It's going to always be yielding fruit, no matter what season, no matter what time, no matter if it's a drought, no matter what temptation arises, no matter if the axe is laid to the root of the tree, no matter what's going on, that tree is going to, because it's made, right, in the image of Yahweh, right? Brothers know what I want. Give me the Isaiah.
Come on. Isaiah 42 and 13 in the reads, the Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace.
I have long time holding my peace. I have long time holding my peace.
I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
Hum yourself.
Hum yourself.
Hum yourself.
Hum yourself.
Hum yourself.
Hum yourself.